Yo, 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 are we heard in the chat? Let us know if you hear us. We'll be on here for about 30 seconds and we will go and hide and talk about everyone. No, we're going to go prepare the show.
No, you're kind of close with that. Not too far off.
So, Ewan, I see you in the chat. If you hear us okay, then let us know and we can.
Yeah, we can be heard.
We can be heard. We're good. Okay.
Nice. Yeah. I have a second monitor up. I turned the volume on it.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
Yep. That's how so I can chat along if anybody gets into it. Yeah.
All right. And Ewan said loud and clear. All right. Then we will see you guys in about 8 minutes or so. Hang out.
Hello, everybody. You all know what time it is. It's Tuesday. It's 8 p.m. It's time for This Is Awful. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your co-host, Awful Wrestling. Alongside me, above me, and below me, like the Kalipoth tree, Akadis and Alt Jake. How you gentlemen doing?
Jake, you go.
I was gonna say I wasn't sure where I was ready to come in late. No, doing well, ready for a fun time. It should be a great evening. How are you, my friends?
I'm doing good.
I'm trying to. So I have our background set up for 2 people, not 3. So I have to readjust our size. It's been quite a week in the Aka household. So been dealing with personal. So anyone who listened to the show last week could probably tell something was off. I was in the middle of dealing with something during that show, and then since that happened, since the show, it's kind of been ongoing. So yeah, I haven't really been able to do much planning or we've been watching. I've been watching Wrestling with Max, but I haven't really been able to, get games together and do that kind of stuff. But I wasn't able to do the show on Saturday. That is my fault. You can blame me for that. And yeah,
It's
been a lot of stuff going on. But and then today, my car broke down. So that was awesome when that happened. I know. Doesn't it always happen?
Out of the road or what?
No. Okay. So I went to a cave. We were at a cave for a field trip kind of thing, And let me pop the music on it and turn the music on. So we were at a cave, and after the cave, I went outside and started the car, and it wouldn't start. So it looks like it's a fuel pump. Right. But the cave, yeah, but it was over an hour from my house, so it was fun finding somebody who would come out there and pick me up and do all that. But
you're gonna fix it?
Am I gonna fix? Well, I mean, yeah, it's 11 years old now. But it's still only 11 years old. Like cars these days, if you have a car that's 11 years old, that'll still run. A fuel pump's not that bad. That won't be too bad. I can take care of that. Anyway, enough about my car. How are you doing, Awful?
Boy, what a week. I went to a certain concert this week. Me and my lovely wife. And I couldn't have been more entertained by what I was watching. He
succeeded.
Christian.
He was successful in just using his mouth to get the man off.
The Classical Podcast DCC super chatted $5. Forget Roman versus Jacob. John McMullen versus Dave Meltzer was the real tribal warfare battle. And McMullen owning Dave was awesome.
Wait, what happened? What happened?
Okay, well let's get into it. John McMullen,
dive
who's
right
a
in.
beat writer for the Philadelphia Eagles, I believe. I know he's a local reporter.
Yeah, he's
the
Eagles reporter. Yeah,
but I'm sure Jake could kind of fill you in on like they had a back and forth, and John McMullen essentially just shut him down.
Oh,
as far as like what was said when John McMullen had wrote the article about WBD and
he was the one who did. Okay, got it. That one. Okay,
who's that guy?
Yeah, that guy. Okay.
The one speaking for Lepico. Yeah, no, that one.
The one speaking for Lepico.
Pretty much, yeah.
Up being like, the one who information from Nico Piccolo.
Pretty much.
Why'd you bring
and
him
then
up?
Dave, I saw parts of it because Dave's had me blocked. I think I'm on my 5-year anniversary of my Dave block. It happened.
Congratulations!
Yeah, right.
Oh, nice.
It happened in the summer. I think it was 2021. I think it was June 2021. Yeah. So I
Is that
only
a Twitter notification? Like, hey, congratulations, you've been blocked 5 years.
I think it'll be at my time hop because I definitely saved the picture. And I was like, thank you. It finally happened. Yeah.
I wish you could do badges, right? Like you have a badge blocked by Dave Meltzer. That'd be nice.
I got Dave. I got Sap. It's Alvarez. I don't think blocks a lot of people because he's there. And I always talk shit to him, but. I did see he put all of his tweets behind everything for Mass versus Mass behind the subscribe to unlock to see his tweets because that's what I'm gonna do is pay to see Alvarez's opinion. Fucking hell. Oh, terrible.
But yeah, I went to a Christian choir event, and yeah, listen, I don't go to church.
Right.
So, to have been in a room with so many old white people.
Yeah. Okay.
It
So
was
it was that
this
kind
was
of choir.
Yeah, it was
wasn't-
that kind of
okay.
choir.
Gotcha.
And
thank you for the subscription, Boris. Thank you.
Boris, you subscribed?
Finally.
Yeah.
What took you
We've
so
been-
long?
Yeah, really, we're working hard trying to get your approval.
And a lifetime of wrestling subscribed. Thank you
Nice.
to a lifetime of wrestling. Thank you.
Nice.
Nice.
That's Boris's
Awesome.
alt. Now we know. Anyway, go ahead.
No, but it was a sight to see. There was one particular woman in the crowd who was very much into the music. I would say that she was a blonde-haired woman, probably in her 40s, and she just wasn't doing. Okay, so when the choir was clapping, they would do it on a 2-beat, 1, 2, 1,
Right.
2.
Oh no.
This lady, when they were doing, their songs and all that, she was like mixing it up. She was doing the hip hop version. And like all the old white people around her were just like cracking up. The fact that she knew how to hold a beat, like it was just like, and they had no idea what the hell they were listening to. It was just a funny experience to be around those types of people. Very nice though.
I can tell you,
Extremely nice people.
So I do volunteer work. My mom works at a church, and nobody there knows how to use computers. So I chalk it up as volunteer work. I go in and I help them run slides and stuff like that. And
You get a cut of the the till. Oh,
no, but you know what?
Collection plate.
You know what I do
Collection
get?
plate, yeah.
I get like if they have an extra mouse, they'll give it. You know what I mean? Like I get little crap like that. Like they gave me a nice keyboard one time. They're like, it came with the computer. We don't need it. So I had a new keyboard. Like that's
This one
HDMI
doesn't
cables,
tap.
batteries occasionally, stuff
You
like
need
that.
to shut the fuck up.
Oh, sorry. I apologize. No, a lifetime of wrestling. I wish you
Thank
all
you.
peace during frustration situations. Thank you. Frustrating situations. Thank you very much, a lifetime of wrestling. We appreciate that. Oh yeah, so I do that, and I have to go in sometimes to help with the sound while the choir's rehearsing, and it's so sad sometimes because it's like 4 women and 1 guy, and they're they're all over 70, and they can't really keep beat too well, and they're trying, and I'm just like, oh gosh, guys. And the last 2 times I've been in there helping, they're like, why don't you join the choir? Why don't you join the choir? And I'm like, absolutely not. That won't happen. I'm not going to join a church choir.
Can you sing this?
I have people. I don't
Like
think
in my car.
I don't think I can. It's one of those things where I don't think I
dreams.
can. I don't love singing. It's not my thing. But I was the lead singer of a band back in high school. I was anytime I was always told I could sing. Choir teachers and stuff would always give me solos, and I can go very low. I kind of have like a Johnny Cash sounding voice,
Right.
kind of gravelly and low, but I don't have a big range. That's my big problem, is that I can do good within my range, but it's a very small range.
Gotcha.
So once you get out of there, my voice either cracks or it sounds like I'm growling at some point. So-
Death metal. Okay, I hear that.
but I mean, I can, I can do. I'm good at, I'm trying to think who is. I have a weird thing where I can I can sound just like the guy from Smash Mouth if I want to,
All
Hey,
right.
now
so-
you're an all-star.
Yeah.
All right.
So
You've
very
been challenged.
basic,
You've been called out
very
now.
basic type stuff. I can't really do great. stuff.
I'm the same way. I haven't had to do karaoke in years, but I've been forced into it a couple times.
Dude, I tore down karaoke, man. You want to talk about that?
Oh,
I
shit.
tore it up at karaoke. So the thing about karaoke is that you only have to be okay and pick the right song. You don't have to be a good singer. You just got to know how to sing one song really well and pick the right one.
And hit the notes.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you hit all the right notes, you're good.
Oh, yeah. So if you just know the song that doesn't go for a lot of range, yeah, there's
Right.
like 3 or 4 that I know that they don't go up or down too much.
Like when I did You Never Even Called Me by My Name by David Allen Co. Bar went nuts. like people singing along, you know.
They all threw their hoods in the air.
Everyone, this was in St. Louis. This wasn't out here either. But everyone went nuts. They all loved it. Thought it was the greatest thing in the world. You know, doing all that. I had the patter in the middle. I know that by heart, so I was able to do that. People were rowdy and getting up and throwing their hats and all that.
Could you imagine this?
Throwing their hats.
This at some dive bar doing karaoke?
Well, it was that song. I thought when I was real little, when I was like 7,
All the biker chicks were in your ass.
when I was like 7 and 8, I thought that was the funniest song in the world, and my dad would play it for me over and over again. So I learned it for him, and then he didn't care at all. Like I thought it was going to be a big moment where I was like, "Look, I can do the song perfect." And so I did. And one year we went out for his birthday, and I did karaoke, and he didn't care at all. But the rest of the place went nuts. So
The crowd goes wild.
yeah,
He was
I
like,
know
"What
how
do you
to
get a job, boy?"
I know. I know how to work a crowd. I used to when I was a teenager, not even when I was older. When I was a teenager, I would MC trivia nights. I actually got a few gigs doing that around town. They would bring me in, and I would MC trivia nights and
It seems
bingo.
like his parents let him do anything.
So
Like, yeah, I was a
I was in the
gambler.
community.
right
I was in the
card
community.
shark
What do you want me to do?
one time
No, it
in
wasn't-
Reno.
I'm not talking about trivia nights at bars. I'm talking about like organized big trivia nights where like you buy a table
Mhm.
and all that, for like
Hosted
charity.
by the mob.
Yeah. So no, it was I did a hemophilia.
B23.
I did
Coming
a
up on
hemophilia
Tuesday,
one.
Disc Bingo.
I did a hemophilia one and I did a cancer one. Those were the ones that I was yeah, I did stuff though. I was a guy. I did things. I don't know. What do you want from me? Move on.
To move on.
My move was always to sing "Hey Jealousy" because I live in Arizona, and the Gin Blossoms are like one of the 2 bands out of Arizona to ever make it. So them and Jimmy Eat World. That's all we got.
You want to do good at karaoke? Here's what you do: Sweet Caroline. Every time it doesn't matter where you
Yeah,
are in the world, you break out Sweet Caroline. Everyone in the crowd, you'll get laid so hard that night.
What?
The ladies do love the Neil Diamond.
They do love Neil
Jewish
Diamond, man. And if you go,
He's heavy on the ish, let me tell you.
Man.
all right, Awful. What's your show? What
Well,
are we doing?
yeah. Of course, thank you all for tuning in on this special Tuesday night edition. We're going to be talking about Clash in Italy. We've got a video, just came in, breaking news. Eric Bischoff smashes the fuck out of one of these wrestling internet marks live on the air and completely embarrasses Conrad Thompson. It's a great little video. We're going to be checking that out. In hour number 2, we're going to check out some more body cams featuring your favorite wrestling superstars. This will give us an update on Tony Talk Wrestling. Where are we going with that, buddy? We'll find out at hour number 2.
Okay. I don't have much to say, but okay, sure.
Surprise the disc.
Yeah, really. No, what are you talking about? He read the
No,
call
I
sheet.
read it. I'm trying to act spontaneous, okay?
Okay. Anyway,
There was a call
Update.
sheet?
update on our boy Donnie Ray Birchfield. You know that guy, that creep. Discovered that the AEW varsity hoodie is cursed after it's latched itself onto another unsuspecting sex offender last week. We will visit Bailey's training camp where CM Punk goes in there and asks or answers some really stupid questions from some rookie talent. I don't know. You guys be the judge. I think they're stupid questions. I'd love to know what Dis and Jake think. And of course,
I'm excited to
we'll
watch.
we'll find out that Enzo has quite a main squeeze in a video that
Man, I got
Jeez.
so much material on her, man.
Oh,
I can't
great.
wait. I can't
So does her shirt.
Hey, yo, that was good. We can't just pass that up. We need a rim
Yeah.
shot.
We
I
do.
was pretty impressed with myself on that one.
And of course, AEW ratings a whole lot more. And of course, aside from all that, gentlemen, did we watch any wrestling this weekend? Anything exciting? Anything new and fantastic happen?
There was wrestling this weekend?
I watched
Apparently
all
so.
I watched all the wrestling this
Yeah.
weekend. Well, not all the wrestling. I watched
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't watch Collision, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I didn't watch Collision. I didn't watch MLW. If you want, they had a big debut on Saturday. Apparently, that was important for some reason. But I did get to see Mask vs. Mask, and I got to see most of the a pay-per-view on, the AAA show, and then I watched the pay-per-view on Sunday, and I watched Raw. So yeah, I'm pretty caught up.
Caught up, okay.
It was a fun little weekend. I mean, I don't have too much to complain about. I think I think it's did anybody else notice how they changed the soul snatcher? They're like, you can't do that anymore. You messed it up way too much. You can't do the springboard anymore. Like now
what do they got her doing?
She's doing the soul snatcher still, but she doesn't do the springboard. She just gets up on the top on the middle rope and then like steadies herself. And then she does it. So
take a breath, Soul. Take a breath.
Exactly. So it doesn't look as cool, but it also doesn't miss 50% of the time. So she really is like Lita, isn't she?
That's a good comparison.
It's not too bad. Walks and moves and looks and everything is just, it just screams Lita. I don't know. But I thought the pay-per-view was all right. I thought the mask versus mask though, that's the story, right? That's what we need to talk about.
Match of the year candidate for sure.
Jake, summarize some of your thoughts on, me and Dis haven't really elaborated on our
I was gonna let you guys go first because I George and I covered it on Sunday. I mean, I can if you want me to start with it, but I figured you guys hadn't talked about it yet, so
just the setup. I mean,
yeah,
they were raving about it on Twitter. I hadn't seen the match yet, and I saw it from top to bottom.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's really made it worth it. So did 1.8 million people on WWE's YouTube channel, which is easily the most they've gotten on that. I mean, the easiest summarization of it is it's everything everybody loves about pro wrestling. Like, it had a great story. The match was hard hitting. It was fun. They had fun entrances. The crowd was the most you've ever seen a crowd into wrestling all year. I guess the WWE European crowds, but they're super excited because it's the first time they've been there in however long. So that's not quite the same. Like, this crowd was so into that match, and they let him go. I mean, they let him go. Between the entrances and the match and the post match, it went over an hour.
Right.
And then WWE, obviously, like you said, they saw the Twitter reactions because they put it on Netflix after Raw. They put it right. They aired the match in full with entrances and everything, and they promoted it like 3 different times during Raw. So it was awesome. As of right now, it's the match of the year in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean,
the CM Punk Roman Reigns match at WrestleMania was really, really good too, but this one beats it for me just because, if nothing else, for the crowd. Like, that crowd was into every little move.
That in the past we've talked a lot about international crowds and about like who has the best crowd and who does loud mean good? Is it the I'll tell you what a good crowd means. Whatever AAA does, that's a good crowd. That's the crowd. That's the ideal crowd for professional wrestling. They're not sitting there counting how many people are in the stands. They don't have stopwatches out checking how much time has gone by. Like, they are into the action. And to have a crowd that is that strong and not cynical, that's a big thing about AAA too, is that crowd is not cynical at all. And it helps the product. It helps the presentation, everything so much, just because that it's a crowd that just loves wrestling, loves being there, wants to have a good time. Best crowd in the world, in my opinion.
You nailed it. Wants to have a good time. They let themselves enjoy it. Now, granted, the show and the match was perfect, so that works for them. But they're going in with the best intentions of it, and it was just so much fun. I think it was in Monterrey, Mexico.
Who would have ever thought that because if you take a look at the match all over again, when it comes down to it, that was a purely WWE match, and they translated it into a great story in Lucha Libre from top to bottom. Like, the entrances, the whole presentation of it all, it was just like, wow, the Undertaker is a fucking genius. Like, he's got the team behind him. Talk about somebody, if ever Triple H needed to be replaced.
You know who the secret sauce is? The secret sauce is Borash. Everything he touches turns to gold, man. That guy. When you go back and look at the things that he's been in charge of, and that he produced when he was working at WWE. You look at the time when WWE started getting really hot and then kind of cooled off, and it all kind of lines up with where Jeremy Borash is at the time. And apparently he's like Taker's there in and out, but Borash is apparently like the guy speaking for Taker. You know what I mean? Like Borash is the guy who lives there and is there all the time. And
he's the translator.
Yeah, he translates. No, you know what I mean?
I know.
Taker's a busy guy.
But talk about wrapping up a story with a beautiful bow. And it is so remarkable. I know a lot of people probably already talked about this, but it is so remarkable how this character got over amidst injury, like stopping, kind of like, storytelling. Then they just dropped him in AAA and was just like, let's make him a star. Well, gentlemen, was that the original intent for El Grande Americano in the first place, or what? It was, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah,
and
it
so.
And
I think they expected to get over as a heel, though. Like, I don't think they expected the crowd to just when they put, like, obviously when Kaiser took it over and they put him down there. I think the idea was he was going to be the biggest heel down there, but they just embraced him.
You know what though? Gable doesn't get enough credit. He was getting over as a face already before Kaiser took over. He was in AAA getting over as a face with the El Grande character already.
Was he though? But what I could have swore he was like, it was like a heel type of.
He was playing a heel, but the crowd liked him, and it wasn't to the level that Ludwig got to, but it was like. I remember when he went down there, we're like, wow, he's getting a lot more cheers than we thought he would, because we talked about how, like, oh, Mexico gets it. They understand. They thought the Gulf of Mexico thing was funny. You know, it's like we were kind of going with that thing at first, and it was kind of but it wasn't until Ludwig took over and really embraced it and stopped, because with Gable, he was always kind of like mocking them a little bit, and it's like they were in on the joke. With Ludwig, it was like, I respect you. I'm respectful of your culture. There was no joke that they had to be in on.
The man knew Spanish. Like that language. That fast tracked him right to the top as far as WWE is concerned. Like the whole thing is comical on its face. A German, playing a Mexican. And I don't know if you have the video up this, but and you don't have to play it if you don't want to, but there's a video that we've got where El Grande Americano is like getting emotional. Yeah, like look at this. They love this man.
I'm gonna turn the volume down.
Yeah, please. But yeah.
Did you watch the it was also on their YouTube channel where they had like the 45 minutes of all the story between the two Americanos.
Right.
And and there was a lot more down there than people realized. It wasn't like just a little bit.
Yeah, and
that's crazy.
Watching,
he's shocked by it.
Watching, I'm gonna go back to the slideshow if that's all right. Is that okay? Or
sure,
right. No. Watching Chad Gable get as emotional as he was, and how much, because you say what you want about Gable, but it seems like every time he gets injured, he comes back stronger and better. Like that dude is. I don't.
He was ripped.
JBL,
yes, jacked.
JBL called him. JBL said, "Chad Gable is the best wrestler in the world, and it isn't even close." And there's something to say about that. Now, I don't know. What's going to be interesting to me is see what happens with Gable now. Right?
He's got to win the Intercontinental title in Minnesota, right?
I don't know, dude. I don't.
I mean, he's from Minnesota. He's having the one of the
and they are
they
are pushing him hard. Like the whole reason to show to show it after Raw and go that route with it is to prepare the crowd for Chad Gable coming back. Like he was in Italy and they didn't use him last night. And I think the reason they didn't use him is because they wanted to set the stage to show this match. Let's get this going. And
even if the people didn't stay on to watch the match, they showed the highlights of the match on Raw, but then they showed his entire post-match speech where he says you're the only Americano, takes off the mask and says mi nombre es Chad Gable, I'm from Minnesota, and walking up the ramp with his family, and that was just on Raw in the middle of the show. So they're really going to push him, and possibly the next Raw when they're in Paris.
I don't know. You said you didn't see the entire show.
I didn't watch. No, I missed the Laredo Kid versus Dragon Lee match or Ray Phoenix match or whatever that was.
Ray Phoenix versus who was it?
Laredo Kid.
Laredo Kid.
Laredo Kid. Yeah. Awesome opener. Was that the opener? If I remember,
yes. That was the opener.
It was the opener. I was just like, wow, this is pretty damn good. And Vikingo. Oh, that was the other thing in the opening match. In fact, all the matches, they really didn't do anything dangerous. No real crazy high spots. If they were dives, they weren't flips. They weren't flippy dives. I noticed that from El Vikingo up until his finisher, of course. But the way they use Omos is so like Andre the Giant, it's almost scary. Like it was just like, yep, if you put Andre the Giant in this predicament, how would he sell? How would he react to these things? And they used them perfectly in the Vikingo match. The mass versus mass match we already talked about. It was spectacular. I'm trying to remember.
There was only 4 matches in the show. There was only 4 matches.
War Raiders. Yeah. It was okay for what it was. I love the drama that unfolded afterwards.
That was the best part.
Where they were beating the shit out of the one guy, and the clown was just like, and he worked the crowd like he turned around, like, should I turn around and help save this guy? And he did
Pagano and what was it, Psycho Clown or whatever? Yeah.
Pretty cool shit, And of course, it's the pantomime in this pay-per-view, in this YouTube event. It was spectacular. You didn't have to know who any of these people were to understand what the fuck was going on at this show. Just an A+ show for me. I mean, I don't like too many WWE shows, believe it or not. This one kind of reminded me. Oh, it had the mask versus mask match had the aura of Savage Warrior from WrestleMania 7, like that gravitas, that weight. And I just thought it was spectacular.
The one thing I worry about with AAA is that if they get a streaming deal, they are immediately going to be subject to the same bullshit that American companies are when they have streaming deals, including, networks are saying, well, like that. I doubt that El Grande versus El Grande could have been that bloody on Netflix. Although it was, I guess they played it on Netflix.
Yeah, and I feel like on Amazon or something. Like I don't know if they would care as much because you're not paying for it as
you think that, but at the same time, Netflix still is. Well, I guess it's because it's all over. So I'd wonder if El Grande versus El Grande streamed everywhere.
I would think so. With how much they promoted, I would believe so, but I don't know if the international.
Yeah, I don't know because like we know for a fact that like Netflix still makes them cut out curse words from the crowd and stuff like that,
right?
So it makes you. It just. I'm kind of trying to.
Well, and Netflix might be a special case though, because I know Netflix they do that so that it can be on the PG kids version. Because if you're on like Netflix, you can have regular versions and then kids versions. And they
India was a problem too,
right? So yeah, and I don't know because people keep saying like Netflix is where it might go. I still think it's going to be Amazon. I just have the sneaking suspicion that you're putting it on Netflix to like get the ratings and the numbers and then take it to the table. Because I just feel like WWE wants to have as many fingers in as many pots as possible.
Right. Every finger paying for it.
Yes, exactly. Every finger with a nice diamond ring on it. 100%. Yeah. We'll see. But Amazon's my bet right now. Or my guess.
Now, if we're making guesses, it'd be hilarious if it ended up on Paramount, wouldn't it?
Oh, God.
After for the past few weeks of Dave Meltzer screaming at the top of his lungs about how and Tony Khan coming out talking, no, we're totally safe, it's fine, and then suddenly on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock.
Meltzer, how bad do you think he was crying into his match-worn Mystico match after Mystico mask? After
I'm glad
that
Alvarez. Do you think they put Alvarez's glowing review behind a paywall on Twitter because it would make
he put his tweets behind a paywall?
I know, that's what I mean.
So.
Yeah, because he loved it. I watched his little clip today. He loved it. So it almost makes you think that like Dave's like, you can't say anything good about AAA, CMLL. Because say what you want about him being a shill for AEW, he's a shill for CMLL more than anything on earth right now.
And Mystico specifically, yeah.
Mystico
Grande's not more over than Mystico. Like with that video of him where he was like waving the flag down like the hallway in the arena with the crowd behind him. Like just that alone had to piss Dave off. Mystico could never.
Oh, Beard said that when they showed it on Netflix, they actually went to black and white during
Okay.
the end so that he couldn't see all the blood on his face. So
That
there you
makes
go. Yeah.
sense. I mean, Netflix, because
That's
Netflix
Netflix,
wants
yeah.
to appeal. Yeah, they want to be able to appeal, so it's not in the MA version of it. That makes sense.
Can we talk about that for a second? First off, at the end of the show, obviously Chad Gable's bleeding profusely, and he gives a high five to. First off, was that a kayfabe family or was that his real family?
No,
That's his real family. That's his
He brought
family.
him out, they came out for when he fought Sammy. He was
Yeah.
over there too. Yeah.
You have to go back. Guaranteed, folks. You have to go back and watch it. Chad Gable gives his daughter a high five. She looks at her hand for like the next 5 minutes, not knowing what the fuck to do with her little bloody hand now. But yeah, he's in the middle of talking. There's blood rushing down his face. I was like, yeah, this is a little much. It looked like he did get shot in the head. But yeah, that was a gruesome match.
That was.
And can't say enough good things about it.
Yeah, but it's like, and that's the thing is, people. I hear a lot of people saying like, they would think like that's what AAA is going to be all the time. Like this was a very special one-time moment that they built to, and they built to it perfectly. And that's where also here's people saying like, bring Undertaker up to the main roster. It's like just like last year, everybody was saying that about Shawn Michaels when NXT was hot because it had Oba Femi, Trick Williams, Javon Evans, and Ethan Page and Sol Ruka all as stars down there. It's like,
Well, Taker doesn't want to come to the main. He
And
was
neither did
offered that
Shawn.
job.
Yeah.
He didn't want to.
Yeah.
AAA he can do over Zoom from his house if he's
and you're working within the confines of what you have, and it's a lot easier to book 2 hours of TV a week versus 6 and adhering to the masters of TKO and Netflix and USA Network.
Well, no, whoever Taker and Shawn, I never as much as they loved wrestling, I don't get the feeling that they live and breathe it anymore.
Right.
Like Shawn goes in and does his thing when he has to. Taker goes in and does his thing when he has to.
Well,
Shawn maybe more than Taker, but Shawn
Shawn likes the coaching part.
Right,
of it.
but he likes the
cares about
coaching part.
Yeah,
right,
he books because he has to, but he loves coaching.
Stink like nothing you ever smelled before.
At Last Call Podcast DCC super chatted $5. IF. When AAA gets on TBS or TNT at the expense of AEW, Dave and Tony will need a wellness check. I worry those two might pull a Thelma and Louise ending.
That would be the funniest outcome. Thank you, Chris, for that. But yeah, them ended up on Paramount and TBS would be the funniest thing that could possibly ever happen.
This is the match you put in the portfolio. This is the one you put on in the sizzle reel.
Yeah, this is
trying to sell this thing.
This is Dustin versus Cody, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the that's the equivalent I would make. Is that you know this is
La Superstación.
Yeah.
All right.
My security, my safety, my life was in danger.
At UN *** super chatted $4.99. Chad Gable has earned everybody's respect. Now he needs a push on the main roster.
Thank you, Ewan. I guess we could talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
Where
does he go from?
Go back 2 years. Go back 2 years. Go listen to the lead up to WrestleMania 2 years ago on Tony Talk Wrestling. I'm a huge Chad Gable fan. At various times in his career, he has been my number one top favorite wrestler, and it's not even close. I love Chad Gable.
I mean, Chad Gable's the reason you hate Sammy, right? From
yeah,
I remember
yeah.
We had that Sammy bit a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I remember.
That being said, I think Chad Gable probably may belong in AAA. I think that might be where he gets his moment, he gets his run, he gets his what he deserves, because I can't see you putting in Chad Gable with Oba Femi.
And what's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not. I watched the end of this match and I was just like, yeah, he should belong down here. Like, I never had any idea of him going up to the main roster and to do what, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
like,
if you want,
keep the momentum going right down here.
If Gable wants to be on the if Gable wants to be on the main roster, I'd say the best thing to do with him right now would be have him come out, have American Made behind him, have him say that he respects El Grande, get attacked by American Made, and put him back with Otis. And just let him and Otis be a tag team. If they're trying to rebuild the tag division, Otis and him are friends. Let them hang out together. They can do that. And then his real career can be in AAA, where he's running, to being the real Chad Gable,
I think one would kind of subdue the other, though. Like, one characterization of him might hurt his chances. It didn't. Well, when's the last time we saw Ludwig Kaiser on Raw?
2 weeks ago.
We did.
Luke
Okay.
Kaiser? No. I mean, El
Yeah,
Grande Americano, but this would be
Right,
Chad
right.
Gable on both shows. This wouldn't be El Grande Americano. This would be Chad Gable on both shows.
He's
I'm-
never
I'm-
won the Intercontinental title. I just feel like that's what it is. Give him the Intercontinental title. Has a good push to get to the IC title. Have him win that in Minnesota at SummerSlam in front of his hometown fans.
I mean,
You
I
know,
just look
there's
at
a push to get to there. And,
it
yeah.
seems like
Say again.
Whoa.
hello.
You all right?
You all right? You roboted out.
Am I okay now?
Kinda, but not quite.
Okay, you guys talk. I'll unplug and restart.
Sure.
Go.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think to do. Is give him a good push over the summer because SummerSlam's what, the beginning of August.
Mhm.
Give him some good pushes, good match, and because they showed the match and the highlights of it. Even if the people don't watch the whole match, they saw the highlights and they saw his speech afterwards. Because that speech afterwards got him over with the Mexican fans. You saw him start it where he started saying like, "I came down here to." Take on all the luchadors that I hated. Boo! But I've earned respect. I love AAA. And he's like, the Mexicans, I couldn't beat the Mexican spirit. And Chad Gable will be back in AAA. Yay! Like he got himself over with that speech.
But do you think Chad Gable and what he did in AAA is going to translate to the people in Kentucky or
I
LA?
I think there's enough push from the live because the people that go to the shows will know this. And I think if you push him right and have him because he puts on great matches. You sounded good there.
Okay, good.
There you go. You're back. Yeah, I think if he have him come back, put on some great matches, like have him, maybe make peace with Otis and like maybe, because Austin Theory's taken over with Maxine, he can like beat up Austin Theory in a singles match. Just have him take on heels that people don't like. That's where, damn it, I wish Logan Paul was still around because that'd be perfect.
Yeah,
and then just get back into the Intercontinental title picture and then win the Intercontinental title in Minnesota. It'll be a big feel-good moment.
Gable seems to have a real desire to have some success on the main roster. So if he wants to stick around the main roster, that's fine. It's been proven several times that what happens in America doesn't translate to the audience in AAA.
Right.
Like if you watch, like Dragon Lee is crazy over in AAA. Ray Phoenix is very over in AAA. The War Raiders, they're like despised heels in AAA. Chad Gable can be in a tag team that wrestles every 2 weeks in WWE and helps kind of flesh out that division. And he is an asset like River while Gable's on the road, he's training people. He trained Otis for a long time.
Okay.
He got Otis. He kind of brought Otis into being better than, where he was a goofy character and kind of got him to learn how to, utilize his amateur wrestling background. He trained Maxine into going from absolute dog shit to completely serviceable. Like he there's a way to utilize him, and I don't know if you want to give that up, but that doesn't mean he can't go down to Mexico once every week and put on a banger match.
It's not even every week; it's like once a month because they film. They film.
That's right, they do film. Yeah. So
you could do that.
He could do both, and it won't affect him either way if he wants. The only problem there would be that he is kind of injury prone. Right. So
I would think keep him out of AAA until, because the next big match in AAA is going to be Kaiser versus Dom for the mega title because Kaiser won the Rey de Reyes. So like maybe somehow he helps kick
that was the talk that I saw. Yeah. Was that he was going to help Kaiser win that.
Yeah. And then make sure and then you can do it from there. But I'm pretty sure that's September 11th and 13th. So he can have his SummerSlam moment before that. I feel like that's why they brought him to Europe right afterwards. I feel like he's going to be on either SmackDown on Friday or Raw on Monday, and he'll get a decent push. Because like somebody said it in the chat, I forget who, but I think it was Northern DC. Yeah, just be serious with him. Just treat him seriously. Let him have great matches. Let him cut babyface promos. Let him be a babyface. And I think he's got a great chance of having a great moment.
I love that idea. But that'll work fine in Paris. But I can't, like in the States now, I just can't see.
Well, give it a chance. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
I will love it. I will love it. But I'm talking about the reaction they get.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I'm just saying. I feel like he's earned that chance because he also remember when he like wrestled twice when he wrestled at the AAA.
Yeah.
Was it Worlds Collide and then Money in the Bank, and that's how we got hurt. I feel like because he is a Triple H guy too. Triple H was using him down.
He does love him, and everyone loves him.
Yeah. So I feel
Cody
like
Rhodes called him the best wrestler in the world a few weeks ago. So.
Right, and like you said, JBL said it at that point. I feel like they're going to give him that chance, and we're going to see. But we'll see. It'll be very interesting to see where they use him in Europe.
I think he will seem fine. He will look great. I think he will do a fantastic job. But I think that we're at a point where American fans might just be too cynical, or they know what they want, and I don't.
Yeah, don't attempt to mix it up. Don't just keep AAA wrestlers as AAA wrestlers. If you need a little bump from them or whatever, if they need a match on Raw or whatever, that's fine. But don't put your big stars up there. Like, entice these people to get further into the AAA lore. They're already WWE fans to begin with. Come on down.
I mean, I get why Gable would want to do both, and I get why he would do both to get it because there is value to him in WWE.
Sure,
especially if you're trying to rebuild your tag division like you say you are. I know, Intercontinental title would be great.
See about
that. If they're actually, we're going to talk about that on Toonie Talk Wrestling next week, by the way. About how we would rebuild the tag division. But if they are trying to rebuild the tag division and trying to make it serious, Chad Gable's a guy who can make everybody he wrestles look good, and it's hard to not utilize that. Gable's also 40, 39. Like, he is very close to getting, especially with the wear and tear on his body. He's going to have a
He's
back.
40. He just turned 40 in March. I had his Wikipedia up to see if he'd ever won the Intercontinental title. So, yeah.
So, all right. What else we got? Awful. What are we doing?
How dare you? Any Clash in Italy talk?
I mean, I enjoyed Clash in Italy. I know I saw a lot of people trying to shit on it.
I liked it.
Everybody was up in arms about the Oba loss.
No, I didn't actually. I didn't see a whole lot of crying about it. Honestly, I saw, the usual, like if they're accounts that hate WWE and always do, they do what they do, right?
Yeah.
But for the most part, I think people like the dude took 7 F5
and won through the table, and Brock snuck it. He gave him a sneak attack too.
Yeah.
The whole thing was he stood up during the Kimura lock, and Brock sold that like his eyes and face, and then they had Oba the next night with a hurt arm. Beat everybody up in that 4-way
beat
and
3
win.
people and win that. I don't.
And they kept saying he took 7 F5s, 1 through the table. Michael Cole said that like 4 times. That Oba lost in the best way possible for him. Yeah, and you knew he was going to lose because you're not going to have Brock come back in that and lose and have him beat Brock twice there. Like, it was always going to be 1-1, so they can have that final rematch probably in Minnesota, and then Brock goes away.
Jade looked great.
You told me to watch that match, and I wanted to see that match.
She looked better. She looked better than she did at Mania because it was her match this time. Right. Like at Mania, it felt like Rhea's match. This felt like Jade's match, and she lost, but Jade felt like she was in control.
Yeah, she's getting better and better.
She's getting really good. I was very impressed with Jade.
Nice.
I thought
I feel like a proud papa hearing that.
I thought Cody and Gunther had a good match. And now it's funny because I know the biggest thing people are complaining about is the foot under the rope, but I think like 2 weeks ago I said they should do more screwy finishes on PLEs. They don't need to, and plus they did one.
The Europeans always going to cheer Europeans more because even at the SmackDown in Barcelona when Cody and Gunther were having like the face-off, the crowd was cheering Gunther because it's the European crowd. So it was an easy way to have Gunther lose but not look terrible. He's got a bitch that he can go on
and set up a rematch. I mean, there's more to be told. They have great matches. I mean, they have really good matches together. So, I mean. Tribal Combat was Tribal Combat. I don't know what the hell people are saying. Like, the biggest complaint I've seen, and these are all from people who you'd expect to complain about, was that like, oh, we're just getting the bloodline again. And it's like, well, you need to set up the bloodline again before you destroy it. As long I'm okay. This is what I thought would happen. Jacob would get domesticated. And if Jacob would have won, I was thinking about this because at first I was kind of like, man, I kind of wish Jacob would have won. But if Jacob would have won, what do you do?
Yeah, there's no story left.
Is Jacob going to lead the bloodline? Is Jacob, you know, it's like.
And then what are you going to do with Roman? You can't, Roman can't be domesticated.
If Jacob would have won, he would have been solo.
Yeah.
Right?
Probably.
Like, he would have just been, people would just hate him because he isn't Roman Reigns.
Yeah. And there's so much more storyline with him getting domesticated, and being a reluctant part of the bloodline. And then eventually, whatever the stories come through there, and they can figure it out. And then when he takes on Roman again, whether that's at Mania or whenever, he can take the title off of it. There's so much more meat on the bone through the summer for that.
I mean, it was to me overall. And Becky's were sold. I'm not sold on Sol Ruca. I'm just not. I think she has a good look. I think there's potential, but I think they called her up too early. I would have given her another year in NXT.
They didn't need her up here.
Yeah, and
they didn't need her up here.
Yeah. I thought that from when she was called up, I thought it was too soon. But I will say that was her best match.
It was her best match. Yeah,
and you put her in with somebody like Becky who knows what she's doing. So
it felt every time I think about Sol Ruca. And by the way, though, here's the thing. Here's why I kind of like. Go, well, maybe I'm wrong, is because I thought this exact same thing about Lita. And she just screams bland to me. You know, like she does pretty moves and she looks good doing them, but I don't care at all. Other than like, oh, she's a pretty girl. I really have no feeling or opinion about Sol Ruca.
I feel the same way about her and Lyra Valkyria. And
Lyra won me over. I felt like I don't know about Lyra at first, but Lyra kind of won me over because she's at least got a personality. She's spunky and kind of, dumb. Like that's I'm into that. Like I can
Sol
with that.
Really over in NXT, and that's why they brought her up. Like she was super over as a babyface in NXT, and that's why they brought her up with it. I agree, it was too soon. I still think she should have done a heel run.
They didn't have her do a heel turn down there.
Nope.
Nope.
And they really should have.
They really should have. Really should have.
Yeah, I think that might have been one of those Cena things where like Cena.
Damn John Cena. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, right.
Because I think. I mean, I get it, right? They put her on Saturday Night's Main Event. The crowd was into her. And it's like, what do you do? Just put her back on NXT? She just kind of, because she was kind of one of the things that stole the show that night, outside of the John Cena match, obviously. But she was one of the things that people went away talking about. And it does feel, that's why I don't like the John Cena classic idea either. Like, NXT needs to be NXT. If we start mingling, like, think about this. If we really start mingling NXT with WWE and kind of having back and forth a lot, then we have to recognize the fact that Ricky Saints beat Oba Femi. It's like it gets complicated at some point, and I'd rather these.
That's funny. I think the same way about AAA and WWE. That's very odd.
Well,
like
okay, but
not too much.
I think AAA and WWE share far less of an audience. Like everyone who watches NXT watches WWE. I'd say at least 60% of the AAA crowd never watches WWE. So you don't really have to worry about that, right? But like it's like as long in NXT would be fine as long as you don't draw attention to it. But if you draw attention to it, then it's like, oh well, Sol Ruca's really good. Why is she down there? Well, the crowd wants Sol Ruca up, and then you're just kind of stuck in this situation where Sol Ruca is on the main roster and getting pops and over, and people like her, and it's just. But like I said, I didn't get Lita either, so I
didn't get Lita either. I mean, I didn't think she was.
She's one of the most popular women's wrestlers of all time. So I don't know.
It was the thong coming out of
it was
pants.
the stupid thong.
That's all it was. Yeah, that's all.
And that gnarly bump she took on Monday Night Raw against Trish Stratus
on her head. Yeah, that was rough.
That was awesome.
And to be fair,
she did take a lot of those power bombs through the table from the Dudleys and stuff too. Good for her on those.
Yeah.
To be fair with Sol Ruca, I know she looks very generic, but like her dad was a drummer for the Specials.
He is the drummer.
He is the drummer for the Specials. So she probably
that's why she wears the checkers.
Right.
That's why she
so
wears
she
got juiced in, huh?
She is a surfer. She is into ska. That's her, So
okay.
They
need to probably portray that a little bit more in their.
I'd say they do it too much. I'd say they do it way too much.
You think so?
Because who cares about ska music in 2026?
I guess
You know what I
not,
mean?
yeah.
Like, where's surfer culture in 2026?
Yeah.
I would go the other route. I would make her more punk rock and do less ska. Like everything, her theme music doesn't hit. Her like it's just, I just don't get the package. But she's over, so I could just be the old guy. Max likes her. Max thinks she's great.
I was gonna say, yeah, the younger crowd hit. I mean, she did the same thing at NXT, and I kind of felt the same way. Like, I get it, like it's just not 100% for me. But I mean, she did really well in NXT, and it wasn't until she got to the main roster that she started having these botches. And I think it's a lot of it's just she's nervous as shit. You can see it, and she's.
Right.
I think the Intercontinental title is a good thing to put on her so that it calms her down. You know, and I think that's why she had that.
Really,
first
that's
feud
an
as
interesting take there, Jake. You think
Well,
it's
yeah.
going to calm her down?
Yeah, because I think it shows that they believe in her and that she knows that she's gonna she's not wrestling it's not like it's wrestling her last match every time. You know, it's like they're gonna it solidifies her. You just have to have her wrestle against people.
It's not
that
going
have
to put
experience.
the pressure on.
No, the pressure was on. The pressure was on when she came up.
I will say the if you want someone to not be paid attention to, give her the women's Intercontinental Championship. Like
She blends right into the background.
yeah, no, she's all that's gonna happen is Lyra Valkyria is gonna mention you every 3 weeks, and that's gonna be about it. Like you know, unless you're Becky Lynch, but that's because she's Becky Lynch.
Right.
You know, when you know, when Lyra had it, even when AJ Lee had it, like it kind of just wasn't a big deal, you know. So I think I don't know. Like I said, I don't get Soul, but there's a lot of stuff I don't get, and I'm starting to try to understand that there's a lot of stuff I don't get. I'm trying, like I don't get AEW.
You're
but
getting old, man.
I've also kind of settled on the fact that I don't get AEW, and I'm trying not to like make fun of it and be mean at it anymore. You know, I just
Trying to turn over a new leaf there.
I'm trying to be a better person. Okay,
trying to be more kind.
yeah.
I gotta watch AEW every week. It's some episodes aren't so bad, some are a slog. The one last week, aside from that stupid ass fatal 4-way with freaking Roosh, Leo Rush, Brian Cage, and Orange Cassidy, that was unwatchable. The rest of the show was watchable. It wasn't great. But
yeah, I guess that's the thing with most of it in WWE is that, you know, it's easy, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's
entertainment.
It's entertainment. It's background, whatever. I'm not standing on my feet and cheering and doing that kind of crap. But you know, my kid was. I like watching it with Max. I like hanging out. It's some good stuff happens every once in a while.
I'm not
It's
standing up
easy.
watching. I'm not standing up cheering on when I watch
Right.
anything.
It doesn't.
I'm too old
So
for that.
you know, but like, so that's probably that has a lot to do with me getting old too. I think, you know, I'm getting old. I don't have time for this crap anymore.
Exactly.
I don't have time to hate things,
Fuel
right?
pumps
I'm
need fixed.
yeah, exactly. Like that's why I say,
Well,
like,
he's
Got
you
a
pumps
know,
need
kid to
prime.
teach. Yeah, no,
it's like I try to portray that. Like, I'll make fun of AEW fans because they're ridiculous, but
they set themselves up for it with
Yeah,
the hoodies they buy.
and I'll make fun of the dirt sheets and stuff. But if you've noticed, I haven't really given my opinion on the AEW product much recently, and it's because I'm not forcing myself to watch it because I know I won't like it. So why?
Well,
Like, just it's not my
MJF.
thing.
MJF is the champion, and the ratings went up.
That's a good move too. I think
Yeah.
MJF being the champion is the right move.
706 or 703,000. I can't remember which
I think
number
it was
it was.
704. I think it was 704.
7.
Chris Kanye, I tell you what, when I get my hands on you, I'm gonna eat your ass like a pot of collard greens.
At LuigiTron51 super chatted $5. Give her a belt. It makes you less nervous. Don't agree. If anything, it adds more pressure. The pressure of we expect you to perform at that level.
And like I said, thank you very much, Luigi Tron. And like I
He's
said,
talking to me.
Yeah, I
He
know.
said-
Yeah.
all right.
I'm defending you.
He said,
though.
"Fuck your opinion, Jake."
No, I said no because the pressure was that she was brought up too soon and she was so damn nervous. Her promo on Monday was so much better than any other promo that she's had. It's kind of one of those moves of like, we believe in you. We're gonna give you this chance. You're gonna get a run with this. Take it and run with it. And
Hold on, Jake. Are you saying
Hang
that she
on.
was given an emotional support belt?
kind of, yeah.
No,
Oh,
you know what it is?
Something to hold on to.
Kind of
Believed it.
You know
And
what? I
she's
get it though. It's
much more talented than Lyra Valkyria. Like Lyra Valkyria has no personality at all. Like
Okay.
Soul, you might not like her personality, but she has one. Well, she's
Awful.
like Lyra Valkyria just has a
I'm
That's all
gonna
she is.
have to explain something to Awful and most of the chat. Jake is something that it's very rare these days, but Jake is something that we like to call an optimist.
Yes.
And
I would much rather look at things with a positive. Here's my rule of life. Life is not about the bullshit you're dealt. It's how you deal with the bullshit.
So
you can't just. I'm not going to look at everything with a negative skew.
Right.
That doesn't fun for me. That just ages me. I'd
Jake
rather be
looks
happy.
at this, when Jake looks at this, he goes, "Oh, well, this probably helps her confidence."
Yep.
Because now she feels like they actually believe in her, and that she's not doing a bad job. That her tiny mistake she made 2 weeks ago isn't going to keep her from moving forward, and that maybe with that confidence, it will cause her to calm down and be a better performer.
And when she knew she was winning the belt, she had the best match she's had so far in the main roster, followed by the best promo she's had in the main roster.
What do you
see
call
if it continues? But
what do you call someone who can go from optimist to pessimist based on how many drinks they've had? Because that's what I am.
a drunk,
Is that
angry
what
That's an alcoholic.
an angry drunk?
Okay. Well, I'm not saying, but I don't do it all the time. I'm just saying that when I do, when I drink, I become far more of a pessimist. I'm kind of just like, everything's terrible and it sucks.
Everything's terrible. And see, and that's why I take trips to the dispensary, because I don't.
There you go.
I'm not much of a drinker anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's right, pot. I forgot
I'm a
about pot.
dispensary guy. I'm a dispensary guy. Because here's the thing, it's that you could tell because I still think she was brought up too soon, and that's why she was so damn nervous, because she went from wrestling in front of the PC crowds, and the biggest shows NXT had were in front of in theaters like AEW
You need
does.
to tell me in front of the WWE universe that you respect me.
At Andredums8004 super chatted $4.99. Emotional support belt is crazy.
It's a good line. It was a good line.
It is good. It's
a good line. I like that line. No, I just feel like it's she was brought up too soon. She went from wrestling in front of 300 to 1,000 people to wrestling in packed arenas every night. It was a lot of pressure. She was very nervous. She's had the matches she had in that Saturday night's main event was against Bayley. So that was Bayley's one of the best wrestlers on the roster, so she made her look good.
Anybody, so yeah.
And then she also having this feud with Becky where she's able to work, and we know how great Becky is with younger talent. She's gotten so much better from the day she debuted until now, which has really been the end of April till now. So it's like a month and a half, and now she knows that she's got it. They're going to give her this chance. She's going to have a run with it. It's sink or swim, but it was always sink or swim. But now she knows they believe in her.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying it's my thought.
You ready for Becky, Jessica Carr at SummerSlam? I'm actually totally for it. I love it. I love that idea.
Well, is it going to be Jessica Carr, or is it going to be whatever her character is in Evolve? I haven't watched Evolve,
Jessica Carr. They're not going to bring in.
She rips off her fucking uniform and
mask on.
Yeah.
Instead of freaking the mask
on.
There's no other reason that they'd put her under a mask and send her to Evolve if she didn't have some plan of doing a match with her, and good for her. I actually kind of did a deep dive on Jessica Carr one time, and her story's great. What a great story that woman has. She was a fat girl. She got picked on, and then
and then she went and trained with the Dudleys, right? She trained with
the Dudleys, and she's trained with Cody, and she's done all that. So it'll be
good for her. As somebody who lost a bunch of weight in that time in my life, I get it. It's good. I've kept it off too. I've 14 years kept it off. I'm doing well.
And Raw was fine. I mean, I like the Oba stuff. We'll kind of get into the King of the Ring stuff probably.
I liked Paul Heyman getting speared.
Paul Heyman, Paul Heyman getting speared.
Taking one.
Not coming. What was that?
Taking one for the team.
Yeah, that was great. Anytime Heyman takes a bump, I always laugh because he avoided his whole career. He gets one per year. Because what was it, last year or the year before that he took the one through the table from Solo the year before? And he takes one bump every year. That's his one. And now he's going to go on a vacation in Europe for the next couple of weeks because I don't think we're going to see him on TV for a bit.
Well, did you want to talk about? First off, did you see the Eric Bischoff video?
I did not. So,
well, if anybody in the chat,
I know of it, but I haven't seen it either.
Oh man, it's pretty wild. Eric Bischoff to me comes off his square, and I think he's really had enough. He's had it up to fucking here with IWC marks, and this. If anybody knows who Todd Martin is, apparently Jake and I were talking about this before the show. This you might not.
Todd, this was fantastic. You were dynamic. I greatly appreciate all.
Sorry, it always auto starts.
No problem. But yeah,
PW
Todd
Torch.
Martin,
It is PW Torch. I looked it up.
PW Torch. Todd Martin from PW Torch, formerly of Wrestling Observer Live, because I remember he used to do a show with Brian Alvarez way back in the day. I guess he was a guest on Conrad and Eric's 83 Weeks show. And this was the closing moments. This thing is 8 minutes long, and you can let it play if you'd like, or you can pause it. You're the star of that show. But yeah,
All right, let's go.
check this shit
That
out.
poster above his head.
Fantastic.
Madison County.
What's
Say
that?
again.
I just said the poster above his head. Is that the bridges of Madison County?
It does look like that, doesn't it?
How about that?
Sorry, it popped me.
He painted it himself.
Yeah. Paint by numbers.
You were
Yeah.
dynamic. I greatly appreciate all the time. Tell everybody how they can keep up with all the fabulous work you do with the Torch.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. And yeah, I do my Pro Wrestling Torch VIP.
Look at that face. Just
Yeah.
stop right here. He looks like
And how mousy is he sounding?
San Francisco, I went downtown looking for a woman. I couldn't find no woman. I found a lot of men that look like women.
At
Luigi
Luigi
John
Tron
wants to fight,
51
Jake,
super
so
chatted
he can-
$5. She was in
Go for
NXT for 4 years. How much more time you need? She was already
That
exposed
was
to
her
large
entire
crowds,
career.
including a
Hold
Saudi
on, let go.
Arabia
My
crowd.
bad.
Love you, Jake. Lol.
First off, she was really only on NXT TV for 2. The first 2 years she was she was doing work, and then the Saudi Arabia crowd that doesn't count. I'm talking about like being on Raw as a member of the Raw crowd. And also too, it's my opinion. Why are you trying to fight me? Why am I not allowed to have my opinion? This is one of these things with the NXT. This is what Boris was doing last week, where he's like, we all need to agree on this. No, we don't all need to agree.
Luigi and Jake are buddies.
The
so-
fish is at the edge of the
Luigi's
boat.
awesome.
The
Luigi's
fish is at the edge of the boat. Reel him on in.
I'm
Keep
giving
going,
it a
Luigi.
chance of it.
Keep going, Luigi.
I'm pushing it out.
Let's crack Jake tonight. That's what I.
It's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot more super chats to crack Jake.
Thank you,
Which
Luigi.
I better get a cut of those.
Yeah,
if I
I
thank
crack.
really do
If I
appreciate.
crack.
By the way,
I'm kidding.
look at this guy. Look at you know.
Well, and how mousy was that with his response of like he's out here?
okay?
Sounds like a mouse.
Did you ever see? You know those glasses that people wear when they go tanning?
Yeah. Those are it.
That's what he looks like. He looks like he's wearing those, right? That's
Yeah.
like just make him green, and he's going tanning.
I gotta say, I always used to like when Todd Martin, that's his name. Todd Martin used to always banter wits with Brian Alvarez. Like sometimes they'd go like 35, 45 minutes arguing on some topic. And you could tell that Todd Martin was always affected by it. And he'd say some shit like, you know what, Brian, let's just end this show. Because I really don't feel like talking about it. Like he was that sensitive. And it's just so amazing, first off, that he knows Conrad Thompson. And second, that he's on 83 Weeks with Eric Bischoff. This is kind of crazy.
Show with Wade Keller every week. It's called The Fix. We
What?
talk about all contemporary views in pro wrestling. I also have my own.
What the fuck is this guy?
We have it over. We talk wrestling over brandy.
Excuse me. I just have a question, guys.
Hi, hello.
Mr. Thompson, I would like to plug the. Come on, dude.
Can you hear
Don't
me?
Remember how we talked about a few weeks ago? Like, if you don't have the teeth, don't go on the air, right? Like, same thing, man. Keep writing, dude. You don't need to be everywhere. Not everyone
Right.
needs to be everything. Okay.
Nobody wants to see the landscape sizing of your living room and your ultra plush fucking IKEA couch.
Because he'd probably be a lot looser if he wasn't on cam right now. You
Right.
know,
Do you think he's got the circular light?
Yes. He went to Walmart and bought one for this. Guaranteed.
the one that's supposed to be on the kitchen fixture.
Right? No.
He somehow finagled it.
He's real proud of his AirPods too.
Yeah, he bought the one that is in the toy section on the end cap. That's like, for kids,
Right.
and he bought that.
Got 7 different colors.
Right. Yeah, it blinks. It does. Yeah, that's what he bought. Or maybe this is a VTuber situation. Maybe this isn't really him. Maybe this is an animated avatar that he's.
How about
using.
that? Does he glitch at all?
I don't know.
Mike is all that though.
He looks like he's glitching. That's a good mic. It's a shame that's being
YouTube show
wasted
now.
on
It's
this
called Wrestling
man.
Through the Years. Only started out in the last month or so.
They stink, man. They stink like nothing you ever smelled
Thank you,
before.
Andre.
At Andredums8004 super chatted $4.99. I don't know who this guy is, but I'm damn sure there are bodies buried under his house.
So you're saying he's got the AEW hoodie then?
He's got the dreaded Moloch AEW hoodie.
He does kind of have a Donnie Ray Birchfield thing.
You
going
know
on,
what?
Doesn't he?
If you put Foster Grants on him, he's fitting the bill to a T.
Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Let's like.
Yeah, same swoop,
Yeah.
same quaff.
Same quaff.
Oh boy. Okay, let's keep going here.
So I'd encourage people to check that out. We talk about wrestling history.
We haven't even gotten through his plugs.
Yeah, dude. But we aren't going to be the only ones, my friend.
Oh, he's got a plug in there. Let me tell you.
I love this. This is awful, people. This is what you came for. Okay,
Yeah,
we don't like
I knew
it.
what I was getting into tonight.
So
we pause here on this is
talked about
awful.
the War of 1984, the rise of the Road Warriors. Actually, I was just talking the other week about Riki Choshu jumping from New Japan to All Japan in 1984, which was a precursor to the NWO deal that you were just talking about with Eric, where he jumped as sort of an outsider of sorts to the other company.
Okay, let's stop for a second because I
Sure.
absolutely know where this is going right now already. Do you think that he showed up and was like, I'm going to impress Eric Bischoff so much by telling him that I know that if he was inspired by the jump from All Japan to New Japan in 1984, and Eric Bischoff is going to think that I'm a really cool guy because I knew that fact? Or do you think or do you think he's like trying to like stick it to Eric here? Like, what do you think his thought was going into this?
I think he's a vapid reporter and has an airhead personality and has no self-awareness of what he's actually saying. Like, I think he really should have considered the audience considered his atmosphere actually. And Eric, you may have to go back just maybe like 4 or 5 seconds because Eric comes in hot.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious.
It feels like if you would go to a Steven Spielberg and be like, not who can I compare Eric Bischoff to? You go to Michael Bay, okay?
And you start telling him about camera work.
Right,
how
and you go like, I know that Armageddon was inspired by the 1982 disaster movie from Japan entitled blah blah blah,
A Bridge Over the River Kwai.
Right, and Michael Bay's like, what the fuck are you like? But like he wants. It seems like he went in. He wants to impress Bischoff, or like he doesn't even register that could offend him. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta hear now.
Jake, why did you tweet that? Make a comment like that's something you say on the air, my friend. This guy definitely isn't wearing pants.
I'm making friends back with Luigi Chow. We were having fun. Because he called me. He's like, I fight with my clothes off all, Jake. And I was like, well, and like this guy's definitely not wearing pants.
Mister making out behind the bleachers over there.
This guy's never made out with anyone.
All right, let's go.
Was talking about with Eric, where he jumped as sort of an outsider of sorts to the other company.
You're high as fuck. I can't take it anymore. You are just you're done.
Look at that plastic smile.
Wait a minute. Hang on now. Let's let Todd. I'm fascinated by this.
By the way, look at this man when confronted with any kind of conflict. I have to go back.
He has that plastic smile like, please don't hit me.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hang on now.
Sorry.
Let's let.
Look at
Conrad. Hang on now. Come on, Eric.
No, I get Conrad. I feel Conrad right now. I feel because I've done this.
I love every moment of this.
Where it's just like you have to go and be like, come on, man, you don't, really, like, and Conrad knows the guy is about to get his ass chewed out and destroyed, and he's smiling and he is happy about it, but he's got to be the host. He's got to be the.
Conrad probably told him, Eric, just please be nice. And Eric, and this is the end of the show, I'm assuming. So Eric's been nice the whole time. He's like, all right, that's it, I'm done.
You can say whatever you
off.
want. You can say whatever you want about Conrad Thompson, but he has developed into a very good host in terms of just like asking the right questions, getting what he wants out of people. He's learned how to do that. And you can see in his eyes, he's like, this is money. I'm gonna get so much interaction from this. You can tell.
It's so crazy that you said that because, like, I think it's like in the middle of the video, he's like, "Save with Conrad."
Yep. You got to put a plug in, man. Plug your shit.
Threw the ad right the fuck on in there, and he slipped it in beautifully. Okay.
I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob just a little beyond the breaking point.
At LuigiTron51 super chatted $5. He looks like he'll pay to watch us fight with our clothes off, Jake. Don't worry, this you can still ref.
I love our audience.
This has got the cup chair.
It's gotta be on Zoom, because if not, we'll be the ones under his fucking house. I don't want to end up in this guy's basement. I don't want to be in the basement.
All right.
God, no.
Thank you so much, Luigi Tron. I love this
Thank
back
you,
and forth
bro.
between you guys tonight. That's fun. All right.
Too much fun.
By the way, listen to I'm beating Conrad right now. By the way, listen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Todd, I'm fascinated by this. You're telling the Ricky Choshu story from 1984. Where can we keep up with that?
No,
you gotta let this one sit.
I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, you gotta go all the way through.
I love the him being like, no, man, keep talking, keep going.
Mm-hmm. It gets so much better too.
He clapped. He's like, please, Eric, stop.
Keep going. I'm gonna play it all the way through. Don't worry. I will shut up. I love pausing, but I will shut up and I will let this go.
Dude, you're done. We're wrapping this segment.
Wait a minute. Hang on now. Let's let Todd. I'm fascinated by this. You're telling the Ricky Choshu story.
Okay, I do have to say one thing real quick. Sorry. I know I said no pauses.
No, it's all right.
This is not at the end of the interview. This is his introduction, Jake.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What?
This is his introduction.
I thought that they were closing out his.
No,
interview
Chris,
segment.
Can I tell you
I'm
what?
pretty sure.
When I get my hands on you, I'm gonna eat your ass like a pot of collard greens.
At Andredums8004 super chatted $4.99. I can tell by that dude's profile he was voted most likely to lurk in high school.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Lurking.
No, but at the beginning, Conrad introduced him. And what Bishop just said was like, nope, the segment's over. We're not doing it. Like, he was like, no, we're done. Not even getting there. So I think this is at the beginning. I might be wrong, but I think
you're wrong. But
sure
I'd like to believe it'd be even awesomer.
If it was
that's
at the
even
beginning.
a word. If it was
That's
at the
the first
beginning.
thing Eric said.
Yeah,
You're so high.
Look, he just said, I can't take it anymore. You're done. We're wrapping this segment.
Did Eric Bischoff take over the controls as well?
That's what I'm saying. It can't be the end of the segment because Bischoff's like, no, we're wrapping. We're done. We're not doing this. Like,
that wouldn't be the very beginning. I don't think. Maybe it's in the
in the middle.
I feel like it's in the middle now, like with that part of it, because I don't think Eric would have stopped him that early with it.
Maybe. I don't know. Eric's pretty awesome, man. I don't know.
That haircut's not. What is going on, Eric? What are you doing there? That's rough.
Wait a minute.
It's like I all wanted to come to a point.
Todd, I'm fascinated by this. You're telling the Ricky Choshu story from 1984. Where can we keep up with that?
He's telling us that the NWO idea came. At least that's how I'm understanding this conversation.
It was an inspiration. I'm not saying so. Eric, by the way,
you have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, that's fine. I thought the NWO angle was, as you mentioned at the beginning, one of the most successful angles in wrestling history.
It was. It had nothing to do with Ricky Choshu, you knucklehead.
Oh my god.
Knucklehead.
Todd,
this is an uncle.
Tell us the name of the YouTube
a
channel.
nephew.
Yeah, it's Wrestling Through the Years. And I appreciate being on. No offense taken, Eric.
No, and you know what? I appreciate you being on as well. Hopefully you took it in the spirit it was intended, which is semi-lighthearted fun.
Oh, I think you guys are right. Okay.
That's what you get for having knuckleheads on our show. I can't sit here and listen to it. I just can't. I sat here for the longest time and I'm biting my lip. I'm just going.
Okay, so what's
what was he on for? Then
I guess for like a little interview on who the fuck knows? Maybe he was plugging a book or whatever.
If you're in a segment with Eric Bischoff, do you close it out by being like, and I love the fact that you stole the storyline from Japan. Like, is that how you close things?
Is that what Eric Bischoff heard? This has the same dog whistle that Eric Bischoff has.
No, I'm able to listen what he says. And that's
Read
you
between
know,
the lines.
I'm translating, but basically that's what he said.
Mhm.
Like
Pretty much.
I have a translator for bullshit. Like
Yeah.
whenever anybody's just going bullshit, I pick up the first thing they say and then I skip over all the bullshit and summarize it into one word. And it's much easier to understand people that way.
I'm squirming in my chair. I'm looking at my phone. I'm doing everything I could to not pay attention to this idiot, and I couldn't take it anymore. I just couldn't take it. When he said, Ricky Choshu is the inspiration for the NWO, it's like, okay, no, I can't take it.
He didn't say it was the inspiration. He said it was a similar story of one guy jumping from a.
Did you see what Conrad just did? Conrad just lied boldly and blatantly.
We are in a very unique situation. Remember the 219. Remember that? We'll come back, but we can actually go back here and listen to what he said. So let's do that.
This was fantastic. You were dynamic. I greatly appreciate all the time. Tell everybody how they can keep up with all the fabulous work.
They
you do
talk
with
to
the
him.
Torch.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. And I do my Pro Wrestling Torch VIP show with Wade Keller every week. It's called The Fix. We talk about all contemporary views in pro wrestling. I also have my own YouTube show now. It's called Wrestling Through the Years. Only started out in the last month or so. So I'd encourage people to check that out. We talk about wrestling history.
What if he bangs hot chicks on that couch?
The rise of the Road Warriors.
Like just tears up.
I pause it because we're about to get there. We're about to get to the damning evidence here.
Actually, I was just talking the other week about Ricky Choshu jumping from New Japan to All Japan in 1984, which was a precursor to the NWO deal that you were just talking about with Eric, where he jumped as sort of an outsider of sorts to the other company.
You were high as
Oh, wait. Oh, darn it. This isn't as funny.
That wasn't it.
That wasn't it. That's not
You
what
know,
he said.
No, he says it a little bit later. Though. He said,
he says it about 30
keep going,
seconds later.
keep
I
going.
can't take it anymore. You are just you're done. We're wrapping this segment.
Wait a minute. Hang on now. Let's let Todd. Todd, I'm fascinated by this. You're telling the Ricky Choshu story from 1984. Where can we keep up with that?
He's telling us that the NWO idea came. At least that's how I'm understanding this conversation.
It was an inspiration. I'm not saying so. Eric, by the way,
you have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, he didn't say it.
Well, that's fine. I thought the NWO angle was, as you mentioned at the beginning, one of the most successful angles in wrestling history.
It was. It had nothing to do with Ricky Choshu, you knucklehead.
Oh my gosh. Todd,
fine, Conrad.
Tell us the name of the YouTube channel.
Conrad is starting to sweat.
Yeah, it's Wrestling Through the Years. And I appreciate being on. No offense taken, Eric.
No, and you know what? I appreciate you being on as well. Hopefully you took it in the spirit it was intended, which is semi-lighthearted fun.
Man,
they cut him off immediately.
That's what you get for having knuckleheads on
I was
our
hoping
show.
to make the joke better.
I
made
can't
it
sit
worse.
here and
I
listen to it.
apologize.
I sat here for the longest time and I'm biting my lip.
7-10 split.
I'm squirming in my chair. I'm looking at my phone. I'm doing everything I could to not pay attention to this idiot. And I couldn't take it anymore. I just couldn't take it. And when he said,
I don't know about you guys, man, but he reminds me too much of my one uncle.
I can't take it.
Oh yeah,
He didn't say it was the
Like he
inspiration.
reminds me just like an
He said
uncle
it
that
was
I
a
had.
similar story of one guy jumping from.
To me, it's not an uncle. It's my dad's friend, who was really into computers, right? But that's who he reminds me of.
No, this is my
Worked
uncle
on the
who
railroad.
who my mom would send to scold me. Like, oh, so you really thought you were going to really take that camcorder, didn't you?
Yeah,
Okay.
he said it was a.
You're a fucking knucklehead.
So does precursor mean inspiration? I guess you could take it that way. I guess if you say precursor,
Yes, the man
you could
said
take
it was
it
an
that way.
inspiration. That was the quote. So
No, it
yeah.
he said precursor. Awful. You did not.
No.
hear it?
He said, oh, stop right there. He said it was a precursor, right? And then Eric Bischoff alluded to the fact that it was an inspiration, and that's when Martin doubles down and goes, "It was an inspiration."
He didn't say inspiration. Awful. I can play it again. He did
Play
not
it again.
say it.
Play it again with
Play it
both
again.
you guys. You guys talked over. I'm not. I think Awful's right.
Okay, I'm
I
pretty
think.
sure he didn't. Well, let's go back right here.
No, it's when
We talk about all contemporary views in pro wrestling. I also have my own YouTube show now. It's called Wrestling Through the Years. Only started out in the last month or so. So I'd encourage people to check that out. We talk about wrestling history. So we've been talking about the War of 1984, the rise of the Road Warriors. Actually, I was just talking the other week about Ricky Choshu jumping from New Japan to All Japan in 1984, which was a precursor to the NWO deal that you were just talking about with Eric, where he jumped as sort of an outsider of sorts to the other.
You were
company.
high as fuck. You just said, I can't take it anymore.
Okay, so
You
right
are
now,
just,
I'm
you're
pretty
done.
good.
We're wrapping this segment.
Wait a minute. Hang on now. Let's let Todd. Todd, I'm fascinated by this. You're telling the Ricky Choshu story from 1984. Where can we keep up with that?
He's telling us that the NWO idea came. At least that's how I'm understanding this conversation.
It was an inspiration. I'm not saying so.
You're-
Eric, by the way,
Okay, yep, you got it. Okay, you got it. Yep. See, I thought because you didn't see his face, I thought Conrad said that. But you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
He said inspiration. I apologize. I was wrong. I apologize. I am the wrong one.
No,
joke
this guy's the wrong one.
The joke stands, and I appreciate it. We're back to where we left off.
Inspiration for the NWO. It's like, okay, no, if I can't take it.
He didn't say it was the inspiration. He said it was a
He
similar
did. You're
story
wrong,
of one guy
Conrad. I was
jumping
wrong
from
It
a
wasn't a
rocket.
similar story. That's stupid. I'm not even going to entertain the conversation because one had nothing to do with the other except for in the minds of these dirt sheet readers and wannabes and now editors and writers. It's ridiculous. It's entertaining, but still.
Good on Eric, man. So does he go off for another 6 minutes about
not
this?
for 6 minutes, but it is worth watching the rest of this.
We're
all the way
going
up until the
to.
ad.
We had
way
a
up
good
to the-
we had a good pause point, so I thought I'd stop. Yeah. Hey, Conrad, I get it, man. I missed inspiration too, but he totally said inspiration.
Now I think Conrad heard every word. He knows what he's doing. He's a troll farm, big fat troll farm.
I'm gonna blame you. I'm gonna say you were talking over it the first time, but
I didn't. Want to rewind that too?
I know. No. I know. I do that because it bothers you. That's the only reason
It doesn't bother me at all.
Got you so fired up. I mean, he was simply saying that a guy jumped from one group to another.
And that was the inspiration for one of the biggest storylines in wrestling. That's what he was saying. He's a fucking idiot for saying it.
He didn't say it was an inspiration. He said that something like that happened in '84 in Japan, where you had a guy switch to a rival league. Nobody's comparing Ricky Choshu jumping ship to NWO. He didn't say that.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I thought he did.
I love that you're so defensive of your idea that we're all here to
I'm not
celebrate.
defensive. I just don't like stupid shit. I'm not defensive at all. I honestly, in the big scheme of things, hey, it's great. I'm really proud of it. Helped me get to where I am today in many respects. But other than that, I really don't think about it until we talk about it. But if we're going to talk about it, and I'm going to sit here and listen to some guy that doesn't have any clue whatsoever what the inspiration of the NWO was to tell me, which he did, we could go back and listen. It was the inspiration. His words, not mine. So,
Okay, so I'm gonna pause you here. Apparently, okay, so one of the reasons that I went back is because the chat was debating about it, and I thought maybe if I misunderstood and they maybe we talk about it. But it seems like the chat may have dropped, a part might have dropped out. So let me explain to the chat. He did say inspiration. We went back and checked. He 100% said inspiration.
He doubled down
I was
on
wrong.
the precursor comment.
He said precursor, and then Conrad kind of tried to defend him a little bit, and then he said inspiration.
Yeah.
So like it definitely was him saying inspiration. So
he tried to save himself with it, and then all it pissed Eric off even more.
He thought, he was like, no, I'm not saying he copied. I'm saying it was inspiration. He's like, yeah, I know that's what you're saying. It wasn't.
Which is funny because I've heard that before, that it was the inspiration. I feel like I've heard Eric say that.
No,
But
and Meltzer says it. Meltzer says it,
Hmm.
and then people think that he says it because everyone repeats it over and over again.
Yeah, that's
but,
fair. Yeah.
So
and Conrad says it.
Yeah.
I love that we got red ass.
Just having
Eric.
fun here, guys.
By the way,
I'm smiling for crying out loud. How many people do you know that smile?
Eric
when they're
is mad. Eric is mad.
Oh yeah,
he is
he's
mad.
that meme where you have the happy face
Yeah,
mask
exactly.
on,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
crying underneath.
Yeah.
it.
I'm fine. Guys.
fine.
I'm fine. This is like when
Jumping off a bridge.
When Dose laughed at me and I had to cut out the show. The same thing.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I'm just saying, I'd like for the record to show that I lined up a guest who I thought could talk about a major wrestling news story for you to then say, don't give a shit. It's always sucked. And this guy sucks. Get him off the show when he's giving a plug for his goddamn shit. Come on, help me out.
Well, that's what he ggets for being stupid. Say stupid shit, get stupid prizes. What can I tell you?
Jesus.
Todd, that was fantastic. Thank you very much. Everybody.
Hey, Todd, if you want to come on again next week, I promise I won't beat you up. I'll put you over.
You
Zero
know what I love
chance,
about
Todd.
Conrad? You know what good thing about Conrad though is that he totally understands that this is content, and he's just letting it ride. He's not, he's not cutting out. He's not going. He's like, no, we're putting Eric Bischoff's picture on screen. We're gonna blow it up for a part of it.
Yeah.
You're gonna see every bit of this man breaking down about how or trying to hide how angry he is.
Never wants to come back. And
I
by
don't
the
blame
way,
him, and I actually don't care.
I thought you liked Wade.
I don't care.
Wade helped us
I
out
don't
and got us Todd. Now you don't like Wade either. What's the heat,
No,
brother?
I don't look. If Wade would have said something stupid like that, I would have called it out. If my best friend would have said something stupid like that, I would have called it out. So it's got nothing to do with how I feel about somebody.
He just hurt
don't like
Conrad's feelings.
People saying stupid shit.
He didn't say he's his best friend.
I'm going to watch
Yeah.
Ricky Choshi videos.
Oh wait, what did Conrad say that made Eric
Watch some fucking Ricky
awkwardly
Choshi
laugh?
videos after.
I just don't like people saying stupid shit.
Well, I'm going to watch some fucking Ricky Choshi videos after.
Okay.
I feel so bad. I mean, I lined up a guest and you just gutted and quartered him right here.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize to me. The guy who needed to hear it's fucking gone. He's closed his laptop.
This is the biggest day of his life. This is the most exciting thing that's probably happened to him in the last 10 years.
No, okay, that's where
it's
Eric's
okay.
wrong.
I'm not feeling bad.
That's where Eric's wrong. Okay, that guy is crying right now, wherever he is.
He hasn't moved off that couch.
No.
He's just face down on that couch. bawling.
Yeah, he's like, maybe they'll bring me back on. I want to make sure I got this right. Like, there is no way that he's like, man, I'm so happy. Look at that man. There is no way that he is happy about having a confrontation with Eric Bischoff. He is so sad
You
and
could tell
heartbroken.
he was frozen in time when Eric Bischoff was like, "You're so fucking high."
Yeah.
He had no choice but to put on like that face of like, "Oh my God, what happens in life now?"
It's over. It's all over.
There I
man.
go.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That's it right there.
I'm here to talk with you again. I want to go back to the face. Okay, 533. Remember that. I gotta go back to the face. We'll clip it. Ready? Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh my God, this poor guy.
Eviscerated.
Eviscerated, destroyed by a legend in the business. Oh my gosh.
Could you imagine if someone invited you onto their show? You're like, sure, I'll go on there and just bash you.
Yes, I can actually.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yo, I don't get invited many places.
Yeah, listen. I think I know what this is talking about.
I'm clueless.
We
I've
want
only
to
been invited on like 3 shows. I don't know.
But I'm kind of glad that we kind
We've
of
had a lot
dodged
of
those
guests.
bullets.
We've had a lot of guests on Tootie Talk Wrestling.
You wanted to cut him off this? I'd be like, get this clown out of here.
I'm not saying nothing, dude. I'm
Get the off my show.
Oh,
I knew where we're going
man.
with this one.
Woo.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Fucking hell.
That was
I'll just say when whoever it is isn't in the chat right now. That's all I'll say.
Okay. I will
That's
do
good. At least.
this. You guys already know my thoughts on the whole La Piccolo thing.
Yeah.
And, I'm kind of glad we kind of dodged that bullet.
Yep.
Kind of glad we dodged that bullet. I mean, no one can dig him out of. I mean, Phil's great. I heard the interview, and I was just like, oh man, this. Oof. No good,
fucking
no
guy.
bueno. You know, and that's no offense to Phil Marks. Shout out to him in PWT, but no one can really interview that guy. Like I'm settled on like you can't wrangle him in. Like he's got to go. He's got to go for minutes and minutes, kind of like what I'm doing right here. But he's really.
I found Todd's channel. Got 548 subscribers on Todd.
Oh wow, we're beating him.
Yeah, I'm beating him. I got 586.
Wow.
Yeah, Todd Martin. That's the channel. Wrestling. It's wrestling.
Conrad, bring awful wrestling on. What are you doing?
Yeah, what's the matter with you?
We'd be nicer to him, maybe.
Eric Bischoff would love you. Awful.
This man is short on suffering fools. Okay,
no, you know why he
and I am
you?
a fool.
You're an amateur. You're an amateur wrestler. You're old school. You kiss his ass because he deserves it.
Former amateur wrestler. Come on now.
Yeah, you know,
25 fucking years.
You're telling me you're still not rolling around in the high school gym?
No, not anymore.
Poor guy.
Last time that happened was a few years back, but
I
threw out my
in
back.
the last 10 years. So it's okay. I'm not feeling bad about it. He's listening right now, Todd. I know you are. You can come back anytime, and I promise I'll be kinder and much more gentle. Maybe.
Here's what I love about this. I think people feel like every now and again a certain way about Eric Bischoff. And every now and again, he has to remind you he's a heel.
Maybe right.
This is Easy E right here at his best. It's 1996 all over.
This is what Conrad paid for.
I can't help it.
I'm just saying, process what just happened.
You know,
all right, are we done here? Or is
Yeah,
there anything more?
Space, great pause. Great pause.
but you could check out 83 Weeks with Eric Bischoff and obviously Conrad, the mortgage guy.
I'll say it again. I'm not the biggest fan of Conrad and his constant shilling his mortgage stuff and trying to steal money from people and the Blue Chew and which, by the way, when I was in the cave, they told us we're finding any trash on the ground, pick it up, and I found a Blue Chew wrapper in the middle of the cave. But that's another thing.
Speaking of badge blocks, Conrad blocked me on Twitter.
Yeah, he blocked me too, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What the fuck are you guys saying to these guys, man? Like,
I didn't know. No, it's not even about anything we say to them. It's just like,
no,
you know.
I did. No, I did.
Oh, okay.
He was saying that he was going to interview Russo, and I retweeted. I'm like, there's no interview I'd ever want to watch less than Conrad interviewing Vince Russo.
Oh, that's not bad.
I didn't think it was that bad, right?
Bad.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, and I was surprised. I'm like, wow, that got me blocked.
I do respect Conrad as a host. I think he, like, you could tell, you could see it in his eyes when that was going on. He's like, oh boy, this is gonna be the clip of the week.
Yeah.
You know,
he said Cha Chang.
Yep. And then he's got to play the good guy. Oh, come on, Eric.
Yeah.
Why are you being so mean to this poor feller? You know,
I gotta talk to him later.
Yeah, he's my buddy. All right, why don't we go in? Oh, you know, okay. You want me to just give the update on Toonie Talk real quick?
Sure.
Okay. There's not much. I mean, we're going to be experimenting for the next few weeks, kind of trying to figure out what we're going to do, what the show's going to be. It's still going to be around. There will be a Toonie Talk Wrestling next Tuesday and the following Tuesday. SummerSlam is kind of the time that we're looking at for whatever permanent thing we're going to do. But me, Jake, Aewful will be on Tuesday nights every week going forward. That's something you can expect. This past week was a personal thing. It had nothing to do with anything that's going on here. So but yeah, I'm trying to get I'm trying to get whatever this website is going to be in line with it. So just stay tuned, stay with us, hang out. We will have more details in the next coming weeks. But yeah, this is not like a sign that, you know, we're not, or things are changing. Like today was a freak thing that happened because of circumstances. Next week, I want to talk about the tag team division. And I already said that I have a game. I'm already halfway through. I couldn't finish it by today. And we'll have that stuff going. So next week back here or over on Toonie Talk Wrestling, you will see us. Although we might end up the Tuesday show might end up on this channel. Not 100% sure. We're just kind of trying to work things out because YouTube, the atmosphere has changed around here. I don't want.
Yeah, it stinks.
I don't want to do something on our channel that gets Marv in trouble on his channel.
Trash is piling up in the fucking corner.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't want to do something that might get Marv in trouble in his real job or anything like that. So we're going to figure it out. I'm going to look into the YouTube stuff. We're going to have me, Jake, Aewful
are on strike.
Yeah, me, Jake, Aewful will be here. I already know Marv wants to come and sit on a couple games. Kev might be coming in at some point. So we got things lined up. And if Toonie Talk does wind down, then we will definitely plan something special for you guys to have. But that doesn't mean that this show won't happen. We'll still be on Tuesdays doing the same thing. And This Is Awful will still be on Saturdays doing the same thing, and everything will, you'll still get the entertainment when you want it from the people you want it from. It just might change in how it's given to you. So, but yeah,
no more socks.
No, yeah. That branding and stuff is going to change regardless. We're going to be a little bit more representative of what we become and not what we were. So I wanted to.
Oh, that was profound. Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
very.
I'll be honest. Like I wanted to keep when. No, I didn't. No, that came up. I'm good at this. When Marv had to move full time in the movies and that kind of stuff, we kind of went to a crossroads and we said, what are we going to do? And I decided, you know what, at least for now, we should stay on the same channel, same name, bring in Jake. But I wanted you guys to know that spirit, that show, that the lineage is going forward and it's not ending. And we're not going to be like, none of us hate each other. Marv came on and This Is Awful just like 3 weeks ago. And he was on Toonie Talk Wrestling like 4 weeks ago.
Speak for yourself, I hate the man.
Yeah, you do.
I think he hates us.
I
hate you fuckers. Fuck you guys. Oh, shit.
I know Awful hates me, so that, And then
Kev here. Trying to make everybody cool.
Kev was on This Is Awful a few weeks ago. So,
fuck him too.
We're all good.
I'm joking.
We're all good.
I felt bad saying that.
But you know what? I will say though is that we are kind of going into a more. Me and Aewful have been like, I think we have more creative things coming out of us recently. Wouldn't you say, Aewful? Like, we seem to be
I'm doing my part.
Like we want to do bits. Like you saw, like
it went right over his head, Jake.
Oh, I guess I can't say that. Well, oh yeah, I can't. Sure. Anyway, I can't talk about what I did.
Why can't you?
Because because you said kayfabe, I'm supposed to be a kayfabe.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So, I get you. I hear that. I get it now.
But like me and Aewful have our gears grinded. We're in there, so we might be able. You might see more like pre-recorded stuff and weird, interesting stuff like that. We don't know. But
we know, but we're just not going to tell you right now.
We're not. We are not going anywhere. If you want us to be gone, then I'm sorry. Me, Aewful, and Jake are going to continue doing the same shows we do now. Just it's going to be crazy. So, yeah, like I said, not much to say though. We'll Toonie Talk Wrestling next week. I'll have a game. We're gonna do. I was gonna switch it up, but we're gonna do another indie botch game because I my heart wasn't in it last week. You could tell. I was distracted.
Struggling. It's all good. Yeah,
I was going through stuff. So
all right. And the chat went crazy and there was no you're right.
Yeah.
So before we go into the wrestler body cams, Jake, my man, plug your stuff.
Plug up. Oh shit, am I gonna get yelled at now?
Oh yeah. Jake's gonna plug. This doesn't mean the show's over.
Right.
Oh no.
This is awful. We do this halfway through the show and then we keep going. So
yeah.
Just for
we got body cams, we got some Fred videos to be looking at. We got Enzo Amore and his furniture. We also got CM Punk and his stupid ass questions.
So anyone who might be used to Toonie Talk Wrestling, where you hear the plugs and know we're winding down, we are not winding down. We at least have another hour and a half to go. So
we're like halfway through. Yeah, no. And my plugs are simple. It's just the YouTube channel. You can see my name right there at Alt Jake Takes On. Come subscribe. We do a show every Thursday where we watch Dynamite on Wednesday and we review Dynamite segment for segment. So you don't have to watch it because the show's terrible. Some of it's not so bad. We try to, ever since Disc came on and said, I'm going to try to find something good from every segment. That's what I try to do now. It's harder than others. Every Tony Khan live we watch there. Our biggest show, though, and what we do, the one we have most fun with, is Sunday nights at 8:05 p.m. Eastern. It's George and I, sometimes a couple guests. I believe this Sunday, Aewful's going to be on there, and Johnny Bottles. We're going to have a really fun conversation about the state of AEW and the state of WWE. But that's our roundtable discussion show. We're starting to get to that one pretty big. We're going to get over 600 views for last Sunday's episode. We're starting to actually grow that channel.
Nice.
But yeah, that was one of our bigger ones. Yeah, that's the one we're putting most of our energy into. Thursdays are fun to talk about AEW, but Sundays is really where we enjoy. We have our good conversations about anything, super chat in. But yeah, so subscribe, youtube.com/@AltJakeTakesOn.
Mike Glass, I don't hate you. Stop saying that. I love Mike Glass.
Everybody loves Mike Glass.
Mike, I got
Glass
some
is the
DMs to
nicest
show
guy
you.
in the world. Yeah, Aewful will share DMs. Don't worry.
Get out of here.
That's me. All right, so let's bring up this body clam.
Body
clam.
Oh,
You know
shit.
where my mind is. There's a whole other show, guys. We're gonna watch some body clam. You know what I'm saying. Let's get past. We got to live last week, so we will.
Yeah, we did live last week, and also who was it? Last week, it was 2 weeks fucking ago. But
yeah, it was a week and a half.
Week and a half, yeah.
Jimmy Uso. We did Jimmy Uso, and we did
Live and Hulk.
Live and Hulk, the Hulkster.
So
Let's see who else is on the ticket.
And this kind of works because we did the mug shots last week on Toonie Talks. This is kind of a good combination.
Speaking of which, Jake, can you pull up? How is that? That can't be right. Oh yeah, there's 12 minutes left. Can you have your phone ready to check out what these people did? Aewful wants that.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I was meaning to send you that shit earlier.
No, you
you have it? Do you have it?
No. I don't have it, but I was meaning to send
Jake
that
will get it.
directive.
Yeah, I can figure it out.
All right. Here is the body cam footage. Enjoy. I will. I have to pee, so I'll be right back.
Oh yeah.
But these guys are going to stay here. So
Probably
of course.
1,500,
Talk
but I'm
right
not
through
sure.
it.
Have marijuana on me. I'm not trying to cause this issue. This dude's been
Yeah, but we all know Liv Morgan was arrested for the vape pen in her car.
Right. Now who's this?
Am I being arrested?
Yes, you are.
For what, sir?
Battery.
For battery?
Yeah.
Can you show me?
Uh-oh.
Who's getting arrested for battery?
Who's getting who's
That's not true, sir.
All right, have a seat.
Yes, sir.
you can't tell by their groin?
Sir, that's
No,
not
that's-
true, though.
that's the guy that was
not
on
true,
with
Put
the
sir.
your arms down low so that
Sir, that's
or
not.
you
Sir,
can turn and sit sideways against
can
the
I
door.
call my lawyer? I need my lawyer. I need my lawyer, sir. I need my
Listen to
phone.
me.
Yes, sir.
I would love to
When
know.
you get a
Chat, who do you
chance
guys
later,
think this is?
you get a chance later to call your attorney.
Can I grab my phone, sir, please?
All that will be coming with us. All that will be coming with us.
Please, sir. I need my phone.
All that will be coming with us.
Please, sir. Please.
Give me
sir.
his bag.
Can I sit in
The little bag.
Bro, I need
Please,
my-
sir.
Bro, please,
Yeah.
please. I didn't do anything wrong. What are you talking about?
Come on,
I
Bo.
didn't do anything
There's like this
wrong.
in bag in there.
This is illegal.
Who
This
is
illegal,
crying the
sir.
blues
This
back
is
there?
illegal.
Like seriously.
This is illegal, sir. Sir, can you tell me what I did wrong?
We told you it
Does
was
this
the
sound
battery.
familiar, Jake? At all?
No.
It's the battery.
Battery, you had a fight with him. You bit him.
I didn't bite him, sir.
Oh,
I
it is
didn't
Velveteen
bite him.
Dream. It's Velveteen
Is
Dream.
it?
Proof of
Yeah.
that.
The other thing
The
is
biting.
Sir,
Because he
there's
bit the
no
guy
other
at the
thing. I
gym.
didn't
Can
bite
I
him.
finish?
Where's my lawyer?
And
I
that-
need my
yeah,
lawyer.
and now
I'm
they can
suing.
hear it.
I'm suing.
Yeah.
So where's my lawyer? If you don't give me a lawyer, I'm suing. Please drive me where I'm going.
Oh yeah, he's not good enough to be in the
Going
wrestling
to the
business.
jail. That's where you're going.
He sounds a little too chatty, and by that I mean gay.
Serious? For what?
Yeah, he was arrested for in Orlando in August of 2022.
No, I am not talking to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Why is that?
No, I don't know.
Because you're just rambling
He
on.
turned up his Pearl Jam.
No, I'm not talking to you.
Crazy, sir.
It sure is.
But you're talking to him.
Maybe a little
He should have turned on the
inebriated.
Hello
I went to
Darkness,
that
my
bathhouse trying to enjoy myself. I met two different guys that was very enjoyable. The third guy was not. He tried to get me kicked out.
What were you
The
saying
other
about that
guy got
earlier?
me kicked
I
out, and I was
stand by
not
my
willing
comment.
to leave
Yeah.
without my license. I cannot leave the premises.
Just don't stand in
without
front of
my
him.
vehicle.
Yeah,
I was
really.
not read my Miranda rights, and I was put under arrest. So keep that.
Got a pen in my back
I was
pocket.
not read my Miranda rights, and I was put under arrest.
Don't be
Keep
happy to
that.
see me.
I
Don't be
was
happy
not
to
read
see
my
me.
Miranda rights,
Fucking
and
hate
I
me.
was put
Bite
under
me,
arrest.
goddammit.
All right, yeah, and then
All
Will,
just let
apparently.
someone bring it
I
in.
was not read my Miranda rights. I know your camera should be on. I was not read my Miranda rights. And I was
No,
put
because
under
you were probably
arrest.
just
So
detained,
hang
my
up your
man, and now they
fucking
want to get you the
phone,
fuck out of
sir. I
there.
was not given my Miranda rights. You fucked
You
up.
bit someone.
Fucked up, sir. I was not given my Miranda rights. So go ahead and bring
Oh,
me your
could you
motherfucking
imagine this
thing.
guy in the
You
locker
fucked
room?
up. So think about that,
no.
sir. You fucked up.
That's what I'm saying.
I was not giving my Miranda rights before I was put in this vehicle.
Oh.
So guess what?
Supervisor.
Hold that shit to you, sir.
I need to
Hold
see your
that shit.
supervisor.
Don't act like you did not fuck up. You and your buddies fucked up. I was not reading my Miranda rights. And I'm pleading that shit. I was not reading my Miranda rights. Bring it when you drop me off.
Who would ever
bring
thought
up
that
your
body cam
fucking,
videos would bring such
officer
entertainment?
I was not reading my Miranda rights at all. I was not reading my
I'm not
Miranda
surprised
rights.
by it,
I was
honestly.
not
I
reading
am
my Miranda
stunned
rights.
by it.
So keep that shit, sir.
I watch a million of them a day.
You did a shitty job.
What's wrong with me?
I mean, that's
Watch
that's
them
how
get a
cops
rep.
are go for cops on the air for what, 25
Sir?
years? That's basically
Do
what
you
it
hear me,
was.
sir? Do you hear me, sir? Oh! Oh!
And now A&E has whatever it's called.
Is he gonna say he's black?
Oh! 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 No, he did not. Did I get rid of my Miranda rights?
Come on, step on out.
Did he say I can't breathe?
Miranda rights. Did I get rid of my Miranda rights? Did I get rid of my Miranda rights?
God.
Did I get rid of my Miranda rights? Walk over this way.
I don't think they have to
That is so.
legally to your in the fucking.
I get rid of my Miranda
He's such a chick. That is such chick behavior.
Velveteen Karen.
Yeah. Just go la 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 la
It's
la.
all on camera. I did not get rid of my Miranda rights, and make sure you let them know that too.
Stand right here. Face
I did not get no my Miranda rights.
He was the next big thing. He was going to be the next big thing, Jake.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I wasn't watching much at that point, but I heard nothing but good things until
Yeah.
I didn't.
No, you did not. You fucked up. You fucked up, baby. You fucked up, baby. You fucked up, baby. That's
You
number
get
one.
3 or 4
Have you
shots
fucked
at
up
him,
the Miranda rights?
it's
Have you
a
fucked up
fucking
the
wrap.
Miranda rights, sir? What are you, a rookie?
You can't party with him after a show.
Oh, we got a rookie on
He's
deck.
fighting with the other female wrestlers.
We got a rookie on
Girl,
deck.
that's my drink.
Also, he got arrested in slides and it didn't fall off. You're fine. You didn't get.
The speed limit is 55. I checked your speed at 73.
Oh,
I thought it was 65.
oh shit, this is 2006?
We were wrestling in Huntington tonight on our way to Columbus. Who you wrestling for?
This is
WWE.
RVD. It's gotta be.
Is that right? Nobody else.
I remember because he lost the belt.
No, I just mean we're like somebody on TV or something.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, world champion. What do you go by? Rob Van Dam, RVD.
I think.
Okay, I've heard of you. Yeah.
I think it was like the June 3rd, the July 3rd show. The July 3rd. I'm sure
55,
someone.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm sorry, I didn't realize. I thought
It was like a couple days before the Raw.
Rolling pretty hard. I don't need to do that.
I don't need to do that.
It was driving with your
no,
shirt
you
off.
dropped it off right after.
It was very hot leaving the area. No, I
And
don't.
Sam Rosen passed by.
Yeah, just a few minutes ago.
Do you have any marijuana, guns, knives, drugs, anything like that in the vehicle?
I've got all of them.
Can you explain to me why your car smells like dope?
Yes,
We still
sir.
don't know what's
Yes,
going
sir.
on. No one will tell us any details.
Uh-oh.
No one will
What
tell
for
us
body
any
cams?
details.
Shout out to them. Who's this? Oh, that's Deanna Parazzo.
I have a registration.
Not Deanna Parazzo. Holy shit.
Sonya Deville.
Sonya Deville, thank you.
Yeah, where she got arrested for having the gun.
Those Italian women.
Yeah.
It's not reciprocal in the state of New Jersey. No. I just drove that truck up from Florida like 2 weeks ago.
And what was her
I
issue?
live in Florida.
She had a
Yeah,
gun
I
in her
have
car, I
everything.
think, in
Okay, what actually happened was I wrestled for
New Jersey, where you're not allowed to have like
3 years
guns
ago.
or whatever.
Right, right.
Sam broke into my house and tried to
Unlawful
get
possession of a weapon.
all over the neighborhood. I bought a Rottweiler. It's highly trained, and I bought myself a gun. Never used a gun, whatever. Learned how to shoot it, got my license.
Which also, I mean, for her, she
Wasn't supposed to have my
got the
Range
home
Rover here.
invasion
Drove
a
it
couple years
for kids.
beforehand, so it's kind of like
Right.
Yeah.
Like that canceled.
Yeah. And she was also going to Atlantic City, so if you're gonna bring a gun anywhere, Atlantic City.
Really?
Drove my car.
Yeah.
You're not
my
fucking
gun.
kidding.
And didn't
Yeah,
think twice
it was
about
the,
to be honest.
she was at the
my
Borgata
right to
in
carry, I got the registration
AC.
through the sheriff of West Palm Beach County in Florida.
Your right to carry
And-
ends at the Florida line.
AC's
What's she
not
up
the
to
best.
now, by
Because
the
I
way?
travel for work.
She's the
He said I can package
she's
my
in
suitcase
TNA.
in a lockbox with
She's like
everything
the
Oh, that's right.
she's like the
Yeah,
heel
yeah.
GM
They
and
gave me a list
Santino's
of,
the
like,
babyface.
17
Right,
states or
right.
something.
She's actually pretty. I don't watch TNA enough anymore because I'm doing a show on Thursdays, but she was pretty good at what I saw.
The box has the gun's got to be completely locked out in the box, and the ammunition has to be stored in completely separate.
So you can't carry it.
Ammo or gun cannot be within reaching distance.
You should kind of know better, Sonya, though. Like,
Yeah.
seriously, you really should kind of know better. If you're a concealed carry or even open carry, and you're traveling somewhere, another state, you gotta get brushed up.
happening now?
Google Map.
He's going to DDC.
Google search is not that bad.
Yeah.
Not that hard.
Jail.
No,
I know, but what's the name Detroit of the
Can I carry my blicky in Minnesota?
Yeah. So, y'all been drinking? Where y'all come from?
Is that Naomi?
Yep.
That's Naomi.
From
the rooftop bar
Okay.
down the street.
Okay. How much have you had to drink?
He's had a lot to drink. He's intoxicated, but
okay.
Not a lot to drink, but he is fucked up.
Okay.
But
all right,
he's in the back all passed out.
Get an alcohol level test because you've been drinking.
Got his shirt off. You already know he's hammered.
You understand me? I'm just here. I'm in and out.
Uh-oh.
I'm in and out, man. I was here last at Toledo, man.
Are you gonna were you gonna follow us down there? Yeah, we'll leave it up to him.
Okay.
He's getting arrested by Obafemi. Like, what the hell is going on?
What?
And Snitsky, was that Snitsky next to him?
can he get his shirt on or a jacket?
Yeah, we'll take his stuff with him.
Yeah, why'd he take it off?
It was in Detroit too. It's probably cold.
Who is that?
Naomi and Jimmy.
Whenever you get out, just let him know you can't be doing stuff like
Looking
this.
young as a motherfucker.
Yeah, this is 2019.
Uh-oh. Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy.
Take 7.
I was just gonna say which one. I think this is the one when he was in AEW, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's the only one that would have body cam footage.
Yeah,
Right.
that was the most recent one.
5, all the way to 9. So you're going to count each of those steps.
Man, how mad are you that we don't get the Curtis Axel footage? That makes me so angry. That sounded like such a good time.
9 more steps. You understand
The
those
good time
instructions?
Curtis Axel had.
Would you like any part of them repeated? Okay, you may begin.
Did you guys hear what the Curtis Axel stuff was?
I don't think
What
so.
happened? Okay, after this,
Yeah.
I'll give a rundown. I want to see how Jeff does in walking the line. We only got 2 minutes left, so I'll let it run.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he's toasted.
Oh, wow.
Just think of it as a top rope there, Jeff.
In the middle of the day too. Like the sun is out.
Yeah, really. He's
I
got
had-
no excuses.
I had to do one of these one time, and I'm hemophiliac, right? So I have to preface that because in case we have new listeners. But I have bad ankles, and like I was like, I kept telling the cop, I'm like, I'll do it, but I just want to let you know, I might not walk straight. I don't. He's like, I'll be able to tell. Don't worry.
You know what I would say? I'd be like, listen, I'm half retarded. And I don't know what a straight line is.
He actually came out peacefully when he was pissing at
Wait, what's this one?
the pilot and started cussing at me. Excuse me, sir.
Uh-oh.
That's your bag.
Who is that?
Yes, sir. Where'd you leave it?
Maybe by the.
That's Bo Dallas.
Oh, Bo Dallas.
At an airport?
One too many.
Flight was delayed.
Yeah. Half in the
Yeah,
bag.
I'm not really planning on driving tonight.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Mexico.
Took me a second.
Yeah.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Get your back
Happens a lot of times in my
on.
jokes. So take a second. They don't always land. It's fine.
Yeah, chat saying Bo Dallas too. Good call.
Yeah.
Just turn around for me. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind
Yeah,
your
when they
back.
ask you to turn around, it's always.
You better fucking turn around,
You
yeah.
get, but you can see in his face. He's like, "Fuck," because you know when they ask you to
You're
turn
under arrest
around,
for
don't
public
do it.
intoxication, okay?
You know that was a class in WWE school in
Yeah.
NXT. Like, if ever you get arrested, just
Oh, we got
fucking
one
turn
more.
around.
We got. This is like after post credits.
What's your name?
Real quick, what's your last name?
Sitch.
Oh, geez.
What's your first name?
Oh, the main
Okay,
event.
what's your middle name?
Lynn,
And what's your date of birth?
12/7/72.
Oh my God.
Oh,
772.
completely dry.
I have water in my back.
Oh, Sonny. Oh, poor Sonny. She died, right? Is she dead? Is she
No.
dead?
Jail.
She's just rotting in jail after killing someone.
Yes. I was gonna say she didn't die, but somebody.
Just give me a second.
They wouldn't let me get it.
Give her a second,
Because we
goddammit.
have to give it to you.
I thought you could give me a second. She's gonna puke.
Make sure there's
Mm.
a shoulder. So, pull that.
Oh, Sonny.
Oh man, I had a bit I used to always do when I was younger, where I'd be one of our friends had an older mom who had a raspy voice, and I'd always do her, and I'd do the impression of her, and it would be like, "Well, there, honey, why don't you go get me a pack of Virginia Slims? Well, I'll be in the hot tub if you want to find me." You know, that kind of thing, and it sounds.
So you were either
exactly like
sister from the
Sonny.
Simpsons.
Yeah, basically, yeah, like, you know. and run up to the liquor store and get Mama a pack of Virginia Slim. You know, I do that kind of thing.
And a bottle of
Man,
Southern Comfort. Yeah.
It sounds so much like Sonny, and it feels so bad.
Oh, Sonny.
That's so sad.
Has there anyone fallen harder than her? Like, Jesus.
I know a guy.
I know.
Chris
I mean,
Benoit.
yeah, Chris Benoit fell pretty hard. What was his name? What was the guy? Oh man, which one was it? He was at WrestleMania 3, and I don't remember. I can't put my. The one who ended up joining the mafia and
Dino Bravo.
Dino Bravo.
No, Dino Bravo was the cigarette guy. No. There was another one.
He was also mafioso.
Like he was, he was, but he was talking about he was involved in a Clinton thing. Like it was really.
Oh, you're talking
weird.
about Billy Jack Haynes.
Yeah, Billy Jack Haynes.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Dude, I love that story. I love that conspiracy.
So,
like, I love how he inserted himself into the conspiracy
the
theory.
Memphis 3 and everything,
Yeah.
and the West Memphis 3. Yeah, he was everywhere.
I was there.
Okay,
he took Hulk Hogan flying, but went to the way darker side with it. Like Hulk Hogan was everywhere. Oh man,
I was there that fateful day in Dallas, 1963.
The Curtis Axel stuff. I
Yeah,
guess he was circling.
So I got the Google AI overview.
Yeah, he was at the drive-through at a McDonald's, and he started harassing the drive-through the worker, and then they asked him to leave, so he backed up and hit another car, and then he proceeded to circle around McDonald's until the cops got there, and the cops got there and ripped him out of the car, and he, there was apparently a struggle a bit. And it doesn't sound great when I tell it, but man, you can understand why I wish we had footage of that.
Open bottle and disorderly conduct, and he was in
a few weeks
for 2 days.
Minnesota.
It only happened in May. It only happened May 17th.
Oh, that's right. You told me that Minnesota doesn't release a body cam.
Unless it's used as unless one of the parties requests to release it, and then they might release it. But it's not like it's not like most places.
Come on, Ronald. I want to see Ronald.
I looked up. I was like, can I request it? Can I get this footage? And
you know who can? Brandon Thurston.
Maybe
that motherfucker drops FOIAs everywhere.
But yeah, apparently Minnesota haven't released any body cam footage that wasn't because of one of the lawyers wanting it released or a public safety concern. You know, so. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's too
the
bad.
Body cam is the worst thing that ever happened to people in Minnesota. The worst. They advocated it. They wanted it. Now they got it. And it's just like, fuck.
All right. What do we got going on next, Mr. Awful? We are back.
Well, I'll tell you what. We can do a little switcheroo. We've got two kind of palate cleansers. We've got the CM Punk one, and we've got the Enzo video. Before we go on to the dreaded Pred videos that we've got lined up for you.
Let's do CM Punk.
Yeah,
because I want to close with the Enzo girlfriend.
Okay,
I think that's
I hear you've got some zingers ready. So do I. It's
that's
funny
a
how
solid closer. So, let's. I also have the AEW racist stuff, but we aren't. We'll
deal with that some other time. I didn't really advertise that, and.
All right, here we go.
Where's our music, by the way?
Punk is here, my best friend.
It turns off for the videos. It kind of takes a second to kick back in. So,
all right, anyway.
But it'll turn off now. Yeah, if we don't give it enough time between videos, it won't kick back in.
Big Booty Bailey.
Yeah, look at man. I'm gonna sound like a bad person during this.
I just heard a belt unbuckle.
I got no pants. Oh Jesus! I have headphones on. Oh,
I am a fan.
And Stormy the dog's here. Yeah.
Where else would Punk be?
We want to meet the dog.
Except at a female training camp.
Bring her over here. She's now the Lodestone mascot. Yeah. That's why I said, even if I'm not accepted, Stormy's in. Yeah.
Oh, you little sweetie.
Oh yeah, she has to come every time now.
Okay, Paul.
Don't worry. Yeah. Don't worry.
Where we start getting into the
Nice to
questions.
meet you.
So,
He's really trying to get numbers, isn't he?
Yeah.
Let me put you over. But he's here for all of you guys, so like, please don't be shy.
Literally.
Ask
What
whatever
Punk
you
is like
think
a
is
super
stupid. There's
pervert,
no
like, I'll
stupid
put you over
question. I feel
later.
like such a teacher. Yeah.
Bitch.
Don't leave with regret. Like, oh, I should have taken that picture, or I should have asked that question, or I should have told him I hated him, or whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah, really.
How big is your dick,
Oh, you'll find out.
That's going to be your biggest tool, is wrestling in front of people.
All right, Bailey.
As often
Yo,
as
if
you
I was
can.
Bailey's man,
That
I'd
would
be a motherfucking. I'd be pissed.
Because
like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing?
She didn't
when
have
you
one.
look
does
back
she?
at it and say you're in
That's
year
how
I don't know.
down,
Proudly single
you get to
for a
year
long
6
time.
and you look back and you're like,
Gives me hope.
that's how you get better.
Okay, so what if you have a big personality
Missouri,
persona, but
Bailey.
it's quote unquote not marketable for television?
I think that's a dumb question. What do you guys? What do you guys
I'm
say?
assuming you're
Exactly.
speaking
Let
about
me go back.
You can, yeah, go back.
Quote unquote.
you get to year 6 and you look back and you're like, that's how you get better.
Okay, so what if you have a big personality persona, but it's quote unquote not marketable for television?
Pause it.
That's a dumb question.
I would love for you guys to answer that question if you can. I think it's
I'll
silly.
I'll
It's
tell you what.
stupid, but-
Here's how I would answer it. The only big personality that isn't marketable on television, are you an anti-Semite or a racist or
Right,
what
I'm
is
like,
your
what's
big
unmarketable?
personality that's not marketable? Like, did you see Jack?
Are you a
Hay?
hidden Nazi?
Yeah. Like, what do you? I mean, Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. Yeah. Like, go through any.
Steve Austin. I mean, just beating up his boss around. Like, you can make it work.
Any extreme that you get to has been marketable. Whether it's like if you're like a southern redneck, or if you're a New Yorker, or you're from like, what is the big, unless it's something extremely offensive, what could you possibly be talking about?
It's her personality. If I had to take a look at this girl, I think this is Hollywood Haley J.
Oh,
And,
it is.
Yeah,
No,
she's
it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. I think.
No,
I
it's
think
not.
it is.
I'm telling you,
That's
it's not.
saying it is too. The chat said it is too.
That is not Hollywood Haley J. I promise
Yeah.
you.
But the
I
thing is,
watched the
Hollywood-
wrestler show. That's not her.
You know, but
She
she's
didn't have a
changed.
tattoo
She
on
has
it.
changed, and she does have
Okay.
a dog now. That might be, dude. That might be. I don't know. Here's the thing.
Either way, this broad, you know, asked a dumb question, and it might be just her personality backstage. You might have you may think you have a big personality, but it isn't marketable for television.
Oh, you know what? If it's Hollywood Haley J, if it is, which, yeah, the chat's all behind it. So if it is, then
The chat's all behind it. One person said it was.
This is notorious for doing that shit.
Look, I got three.
No, you had one person say.
It's okay, Jake. You can argue on
her
this
voice
show.
again. I didn't hear her voice well enough. Let me hear.
Well, she's not in gimmick, but regardless, if it is her,
That bitch is always in gimmick.
If it's her, then the idea, I guess it's, can I say, a black person who, or a white person who tries to be black? Is that what she's talking about?
Probably.
That's what her. Oh, maybe that's not good for television. But as a heel, I don't know, dude. I don't know.
They tried it with a girl who was like 6 foot tall, and she had a big fat white ass, and her name was Nikita Lyons, and that shit didn't get over.
Yeah, that's true. Well, no, but she might still get called up because she has a big butt. So, but let's see.
Good question. I'm assuming you're speaking about yourself. Okay.
But I thought, in my mind, it doesn't make sense to me because we obviously have a good and a bad guy, and if everyone hates me so much, then why don't they put me in that ultimate heel position? You know what I mean?
I should have been like, bitch, that I am.
Well, I am Caucasian. My name's Hollywood Haley J.
Oh, there you go,
and,
Jay. There it is.
I don't know. I guess I'm known on Netflix.
Because you're white.
I preach on this Hollywood character, and I am who I am, and I'm
Suck
not going
it,
to change
Jake.
who I am. So I want to push that for
wrong.
but then it's like, oh, it's not getting me anywhere in my wrestling career.
Jake, calm down.
Awful's coming up roses on this
So
show
I'm
right
trying to
now.
figure out-
I've been batting 1,000.
Trying to, navigate it.
But you wait till we're wrong.
Because I don't want to.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Give up everything that I've worked for because I feel like I've made it this far, being who I am. You know what I'm saying? Which I have grown up. Like I turn it up for the cameras.
See?
You know what I mean?
Well, in that regard, it's like timing is everything.
Okay.
You know
Got a
what I
lot
mean?
fatter
Yeah,
than
it
she was on
is.
the next
Yeah,
on Netflix. I don't want to
it
say
is
it,
what
but
is.
she wasn't that
I-
chubby
like
on
I said,
Netflix.
at the top, I used to be impatient.
She wasn't on
Why not
Netflix.
me? Like, I'm ready now.
She's
And I
very.
back
She
at
looks
it
like a
and I'm
drug
just
addict
nah,
on
I'm not
Netflix. I agree.
Yeah,
But
she
that's
did.
another lesson. Is you're never gonna be ready, ever.
She looks much better.
Ask
now.
me if I'm, ready for Sunday.
I was just wondering if you had any advice.
Here's another
on how
dummy
to
question.
Grow and improve. If you live in a country where pro wrestling is, it barely exists and is barely supported, like we have limited resources, and at the same time, places where wrestling is big, like here, like Japan and Mexico, not only are they quite far away, but they're also expensive, and it's hard for us to get visas there. And at the same time, on the sports side with the fans, most people there just know WWE. They don't watch a lot of indie wrestling or Japanese wrestling and all that. They just know WWE. And when they see clips of us online,
I'm just like, could you please land this fucking
yeah,
plane?
most of them are not at that level, and so
Where's the question?
they don't choose to
You know
support
women.
us. So I guess the question is, how do you improve if they're
She's very similar to the guy from the Bischoff video, right? 'Cause she's like, what if the only company that my country sees is the bullshit that you put out?
Is that Excalibur and the mask behind her? Is
Yeah, there's
Excalibur there?
Excalibur. Yeah, no, I think that's. I don't know. No, that's not Excalibur. That's not.
Just.
But yeah, but she's. It's like know your audience, lady. I have you heard?
I never saw it that way, but that's awesome.
Have you heard of soft ground wrestling?
There's such limited resources, and I guess this question is not just
Hey, Gaijin white man.
Yeah,
Could
exactly.
Could you put yourself in my shoes?
Hey, privileged white man, please understand what it's like to be from. Where's she from anyway? Where is she from? That whatever.
She mentioned Japan, but I don't know.
Yeah, but if she's in Japan, then she has New Japan and all. You know what I mean?
Why does she have tape over her eyes? Like I don't understand this.
Yeah, that's what Punk should say.
At these wrestling training camps now, I guess.
Yeah, what is
That's
Bailey
what Punk should
doing?
say is that don't worry about what country you're from. Worry about the fact that you wear red tape around your eyes and maybe
that
work
shit's
on
not
that.
over.
It's not about where you're from. It's about where you are. And
Right. Yeah, you're in. Yeah, exactly. You're in America. You're able to get here.
Yeah.
You're at Bailey's training camp. Do you know how many women wrestlers would kill to be at Bailey's training camp? And I'm not talking about ones from Indonesia. I'm talking about ones from St. Louis, Missouri.
Well, that's
or
why I thought it wasn't
Philadelphia,
Hollywood, because I
you
didn't
know.
think she would have made it to Bailey's camp. Last I knew, she was getting power slapped, so
Yeah,
I didn't think
for
she would have
real,
made it here.
Like if you're
Wow,
like
that's right.
you're here. You're here.
Yeah.
Why are you complaining about where?
for me in particular, but for the 8 other women wrestlers at home.
Thank you, Sauce. Sauce. She's
Ask the
Asian.
question.
Oh,
Oh, that sums it right up. Thank you.
yeah, that makes sense. I was wondering where she was.
I just wanted to ask a fucking
Yeah,
question.
exactly. Yeah.
This is like a Tony Khan
Resources, and I guess this question is not just for me in particular, but for the 8 other women wrestlers at home and everyone else.
Is it just 8 of you?
Yes.
Wow. And you're from the Philippines. So I mean, complex
Philippines.
question. Like, how do you succeed with limited resources in an area of the world that isn't a pro wrestling hotbed?
You buy a fucking ticket,
Yes.
and then you get to the
internet is a
nearest
tool.
wrestling camp in a major area where wrestling is accepted.
You swim to Japan.
You swim to Japan. You take it in a tube.
Isn't that what Ricky Dozan did? Because he's from Korea.
I don't know.
Ricky Dozan was from
just-
Korea. That's
I have a hard time when it's like I live in the Philippines. It's like, yeah, you live in the Philippines, but like in a world where soft ground wrestling exists, it is hard to
And
feel
they just got their
sorry.
new ring, by the way.
Yeah, it is hard to feel sorry for any. And she's in America. She is at Bailey's training camp. What is she complaining
Yeah.
about?
Talking to CM Punk.
It's like a Tony Khan media scrum question where they've got a preface for 10 minutes and then ask the question. Just ask the fucking question.
And Punk has to be like, "Oh yeah, it's a very serious question. I get it. Yeah,
I
really-
hate that
it's
shit.
very-"
Like, could you imagine the 80s trainers fucking getting a question like that? like Vern
Yeah, to be
Gagne
fair-
or fucking.
To be fair,
Alpha.
I'm pretty sure Punk is only acting this way because he has a camera in front of his
Yeah,
face.
Right. Yeah.
You know, so.
He's trying to be nice. He's trying to be nice, Punk. Yeah.
Right, because honestly, it's like, okay, you're from Indonesia. I mean, where Obafemi's from Nigeria. Okay, so like, you know,
This is where I think you can,
Stephanie
whatever
McCarran
shows
from
you
Chile.
do work,
Yeah.
you know, you get footage of, and
This is called
to
word
me,
salad
old school
right
is still school. Like you can send stuff to promoters.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
It was hard getting over
Make
here.
a sizzle reel. Make
okay,
a promo
yeah.
reel.
You're like, you want to get booked in Australia,
What's
and here's
that?
how you do it.
Whoa.
Say it all again.
I said get
And I
booked
think
in
YouTube
Australia.
is having some issues for people. I'm seeing that in the chat, and I think
Oh, is it dropping?
Nicholas just
Okay.
DM'd me. Yeah, I think it's YouTube though.
Fucking YouTube.
Because I have it on my side screen. It did it to me too.
Okay, so it's that's a YouTube thing then.
Yeah.
Can you hear me okay now? Am I good
Yes,
now?
yeah, you're good
or-
now.
Okay. No, what I'm saying is that, like, you know, it's so easy to go. I mean, it's not easy to go viral, but it's easy to get your stuff out there nowadays, right? Like, all you have to do is,
of course.
I mean, dude, I got 4,000 followers on Twitter by doing nothing at all. I did nothing to get those followers, and I got them. Like, that's enough to get you booked. If I really wanted to, I probably could have gotten booked at some wrestling company. You know, I mean, just.
They had
Punk
the
should've just
Brock
shot
Lesnar
that.
guy do a run in somewhere. If the Brock Lesnar guy can do a run in somewhere, anybody can.
Yeah. Punk should have just shot back like, how the fuck did you get here?
Yeah.
Well, then, same route. You know, tell your other friends back in the.
Yeah, guys,
Vietnam.
I don't know. I'm looking at the connection right now, and it's saying our connection is excellent.
Yeah, no, we're
so-
fine. It's definitely YouTube because I have my side monitor up and it's dropped like 3 times on me.
And
I'm
also,
like,
there
it's
are
YouTube
things where,
though.
like, if YouTube has problems regionally, so like if I'm broadcasting from the Midwest and YouTube has that problem in the Midwest, then everyone will have that problem.
Yeah,
kind of stuff, so.
it's happened. It happened to us the other day, one of the other Sundays, where we went from like 42 viewers down to 12, and then back up to 4. It was like, and there was no reason for everybody to drop off at once. It's YouTube. We're gotta love the internet, y'all.
Yep. All right, here we go.
Come here.
I'll be honest, fans help me raise money to get here.
Fans raise money for her to get here. All
How do you have
expenses paid.
fans? If it's so bad, how do you have fans?
Apartment wrestling? Is that a bad joke?
Yeah, I don't.
Apartment fans?
Is that thing still happening?
I don't know.
Probably.
I mean, in this day and age, with the pervs, probably.
Right.
With the predators
called
that we're gonna get to
OnlyFans now.
later, probably.
Yeah.
Come on. Make me cry. It's 8 a.m.
Just wanted to
Being
pause
here,
it
I
right
think, is
there.
a
I
step
thought the thing.
No, it wasn't on her.
right direction, and that goes for all of you. Like being here.
Allergic
I
to
can't
snatch,
say
What's going on here? Like
about Bailey.
Is that part of
Like,
the hemophilia? I don't know.
I'm not religious or spiritual.
all
It's
these
kinda-
women
it's
get
kinda
googly eyed
cold,
over
man,
CM
but-
Punk. It is something to
That's
see.
one thing,
Like,
dude. I talked to Max one time about, like, when I was talking about, like, you know, I mean, if you want to get girls, you just got to kind of be like a dumb Punk guy. Like, that's really if
you
if do
kind of
that-
have to be a prick as well.
Yeah, and you're not like completely out of shape. You'll do fine. You know, just go out there, man.
It
You
lends
can't
me
have
to-
bigger boobs than them.
True. Unless their dad did. That's a
live life the way I
Find the
live.
girl
Like,
with
I woke
daddy
up this
issues,
morning,
Max. It'll all work out.
so I'm like, yeah, let's go. That's
Oh,
all I
no.
got. I might not wake up tomorrow.
Thank
I
you,
don't know.
awful.
But I believe
It'll
like,
be fun
we're-
for a little
we're
while.
here. We got one shot at this. I think it takes courage to travel to a
Oh,
foreign
shut up.
country.
Are we done? Can I turn him off? I don't want to.
Sure can.
So much
mean, but-
courage. So much courage to
Yeah.
get to so much courage to ask people to give you money to send you to America to hang out with Bailey and see him.
And ask me a 14-minute question that went
Yeah.
nowhere.
Yeah, really.
Takes so much
terrible
courage,
question.
guys. So much courage. All right. Let's so we're going into the Predators, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing the Predators. If
Yeah.
you haven't heard, I don't know how we want to start this one, my friend. Okay,
This is the correct one, right? No, I'm
Yes.
just I'm getting this. I'm getting
Yes,
ready.
yes,
So.
that is the correct one. So, everybody who likes AEW, and I'm gonna need some help, gentlemen, because like it's so hilarious to me how AEW fans, or excuse me, sex predators turn out to be AEW fans. Am I getting that correctly? Like it's one or the other. It's like,
well, I mean,
what's up with these people?
They had the team of Jericho and Sammy Guevara, lay sex pests, so it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, man. It's just so wild how, like, over I'd say the last 9 months, we've run into 3 instances where AEW is tied in with like this type of crime. And it's just so wild to see. Like, for example, this particular guy, he happens to be watching Dynamite at the time that he gets caught in his own house.
All right, let's check it out.
Is it his house?
His mom's house. Somebody's.
Yeah.
No, it's his place.
Or the person he unalived.
Yeah, really. Check it out, dude. Foster Grant glasses.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right, I already know you a cop.
I'm not a cop. I'm not a cop. If I was, I would tell you, but I'm not. I'm not. Like,
So
if you're gonna be
apparently-
honest with me, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is the interrogation. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, I guess
I put it on the timestamp you gave me. So.
Yeah, awesome. These guys, have a YouTube channel. Damn, I can't remember what they're called. Predator Police or whatever. Predator Poachers or some shit. And they catfish these guys, and then they
Chris
catch
Hansen
them. Yeah, they Chris Hansen them. Thank you. And but before that, they get them to spill the beans on, like, what they've been doing with underage girls, and they kind of like befriend them. And then later on in the video, you'll see what they do. They come in with cops, and
Okay, so we gotta do.
Yeah, I think it's Predator Poachers. Yeah, they got like 360,000 subscribers.
Oh yeah, apparently they're a big channel.
Yeah.
So just play it. We're good.
Yes, sir.
All right. Tell me when to pause.
I'm not a cop. Bro.
Sure.
But anyway, what I was saying. So I just want to figure out kind of like what's going on. Make sure everything's cool. Make sure you're good. She's good. All that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
We're good.
Cool. So, who? So
we're good. We're fine. No big deal.
It's all good.
Because I didn't ever read everything. I'm a college dropout. Did you go to college?
No, I ain't go to college.
Yeah, I'm a college. I went to college
Shocking.
for a year. I hate
Stunning.
reading, wasting my time.
I'm brave.
To be fair, I went to college for a
I
year.
get in trouble for her ass.
Why?
How old is she? For real?
Well, what did she tell? What did she tell you?
I've gotten what she said she was 14. Is that true?
Oh, is that what she said?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What? Oh my gosh! I thought.
I got you.
I'm guffawed.
He's got more age than this guy's got
I think
teeth.
you're a good dude. You're one of those people who, like, goes around in an ice cream truck, do that type of
No,
shit.
man,
Right.
If she won't be friends, that's fine, man. Nothing else. No.
For sure.
It's okay to be friends
sure.
with a
I got you.
14-year-old.
Yeah, look.
So,
I mean,
how did she?
You want to be friends with a 14-year-old? No big deal, but nothing more. Nothing more than
great
that.
place, right?
Yeah.
You guys gonna go on the swing set together?
who reached out?
Like, I hate the idea
Like,
that
who
these
said
guys
that
really
first?
think like it's cool to be fucking hanging out with a 14-year-old or 15-year-old. Like, no, dude, what the hell's the matter with you? Of course, no offense,
They go to the
Jake,
malt shop.
childish behavior ensuing. I don't get these guys, but what makes this whole thing so fascinating is that he really thinks that he's justified in the behavior that they've got. Like, they all think that they're justified in their behavior. Like, yeah, she said she was 14, and I just knew I wasn't gonna do anything with her. Just have a pizza with her, to the park, fucking walk a dog or something. Like, shut the fuck
Chuck E.
up.
Cheese.
I have said
Yeah,
on
like-
this show that I feel weird, like, if I find Tiffy attractive, because when I see it, all I can think of is, man, I would have nothing in common with her. It would be the most boring time hanging out with her. Like, the only reason, so the idea that, like, even that's a legal grown adult woman that I have those thoughts about. The idea that somebody is talking about that like about a 14-year-old is like out of.
I just don't fucking understand it.
It's mental illness. I can't come up with any other explanation. You can't be a human being who is sane who does that. I just don't get it.
I think
To the gallows go you.
Well, maybe you should say
Island. Put them on
I
island.
might have said hi. Yeah.
And that's the other thing that they fucking do, that these creeps do, is that they always want to blame the 14-year-old. Like, she came on to me. Oh, she did, huh? She loved your fucking Coke bottle fucking glasses, huh?
I mean, she's a little tease, you know?
Yeah. That's what they always say.
Yeah. It's not even like with women. There's guys at my work that are like 25, and I'm like, what? I can't talk to you about anything. I got no idea.
Yeah, no.
So how'd the conversation kind of go with her? Like, what you talk about with you?
Go fishing this weekend? Like,
She says she's, just pretty much what you got right here.
So this guy had AEW on his TV.
That's what we're saying.
Well, yeah. I mean,
yeah. The next.
like, what was kind of said here?
Should I go to the next timestamp?
I'm sure you don't like reading either.
Timestamp. Yeah. But this is just explaining himself, trying to stay as innocent as possible. And this dude was from Butler.
Awful's breaking up. What'd you say, Awful?
I'm sorry. I think I was as he was trying to remain in.
You're going a little
Would you
haywire
like to
there.
answer a question right at this particular time? Would you like to do that?
At LuigiTron51 super chatted $5. You know he's choked his chicken to that Kenny Omega versus that little girl match. Wishing it was him.
Oh. Ouch. Thank you, Luigi Tron. I'm not.
Awesome.
Yeah, Awful. You went a little haywire there for a second. So,
I'm good now.
Yeah, you're good now. I am at the timestamp beginning. So.
Yeah, this is when they catch him watching Dynamite. Yeah, so they're pretty much talking to him about the whole thing. And you have it on 1450.
Okay. God,
okay, you were supposed to pause it. I'm sorry. Oh no! You are exactly right. This is more further footage of him explaining. Right.
Okay.
That seemed like a lazy. I didn't want to do shit.
It's a lot of explanation from this guy.
I think they come to him in like a span of 4 days, and he just keeps bringing them on in. Like, yeah, come on in, have some Kool-Aid.
This is a different day.
Yeah, he's got the Reebok.
Yeah.
On.
Oh yeah. They're working them.
So I stayed home. And
you didn't go to work today?
No. Well, that's why he wears the glasses. Jesus Christ.
I got this one.
Yeah.
His eyes are so close together.
I don't think it's no
Mhm.
stripped out of them. I think I ate some ice the other night, and I think I'm gonna cut something in there because it hurts me to swallow. It's not really sore. It hurts me to swallow or something.
Well, we won't get into it. We won't. Again, he's explaining himself throughout this video, but yeah, 12 people is where we want to kind of pause it at, because that is where this is for this gentleman. It's the worst Dynamite episode ever, because we catch him while he's watching. I'm sure it's a wrestling match, but here we go.
I'm gonna let it go here for a second. So
yeah,
coming to the house here. I want to give
this
the
time
full
with
experience.
police.
This time with the police.
How many times do you let these guys in your house? Like, seriously.
Dude,
why-
when you're a lonely soul watching
just gonna
AEW
say-
Dynamite, they said we're gonna come back next Wednesday.
It's like,
We
I
know
got
he
friends.
home.
I got friends.
Okay, here he is.
He ain't going nowhere between 8 and 10.
Okay, we gotta try to.
There it is.
We gotta try to fly back here a second. I wanna get the exact spot here.
Can't fault me, Dis. I put this bitch to the second.
Oh, I know. I have to.
Second.
I have to get it exactly right here to get Dynamite on the screen. Okay.
Yeah.
It's 21 degrees out here.
Oh, that is definitely Dynamite.
Okay, here we go. We're getting to the door, and I'm gonna do some rapid pauses here. Okay,
There it is.
there it is.
Ooh.
AEW
Picture in picture.
Dynamite. Yep, that is picture in picture during a commercial break. Is that Jack Perry that we see there? That is
Who knows?
clearly Dynamite. Clearly Dynamite.
Bro, I appreciate it.
Oh, they even do a better shot here.
He's got his furniture.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's so much dynamite. We might get copy rich.
Right. Yeah, right. You're not kidding. I like how he's got his DNA covers on his couch.
He's pumped, man. Cops are here.
Man.
We're having a good time.
John Moxley's about to come on TV. He's main event tonight, you know.
So we saw the dynamite. You want to go to the rest now here?
Death right.
Yeah, let's watch him get caught out there.
It's about time. We're gonna go right here, and I will start. This is a couple seconds before the timestamp, but you know.
I think right before you pause this, I think the cop asked, "Was that Orange Cassidy on television?"
That cop doesn't know who Orange Cassidy is.
Do you know Donnie Burchill by chance?
Yeah. They really need to tie those two in together. They should have asked them that in the interrogation.
Put them in the same cell.
Right.
Okay, here we go. Back to the door. Is he watching Dynamite again?
Most certainly is. How about that?
Oh my gosh, he is.
Yep.
That's not even a joke. You can
And
see
he's chilling.
The condoms, yeah.
He was on his Twitter account right there. He was just about to make comment on how great fucking Speedball Bailey was.
He was blocking AEW neckbeard as his.
Yeah.
They were putting his comment on the screen.
Yeah.
They put his tweet on Dynamite.
He was texting. He was fucking making a comment under one of my posts as he gets arrested.
Man, we always wondered what happened to WWE Botched. And I think we know.
AEW Defender. Fucking hell. That's terrible.
Yeah.
You're gonna delete those videos off your phone, right? Huh? You're gonna delete those videos of the 16-year-old? Nope. You're not gonna delete them?
Nope.
I ain't go, and I don't intend to either.
Nope. Those are mine.
The cop's right there.
Right.
He looks at the cop and goes, "Wingus," and he winks. Inside joke. That's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep cut.
Yeah.
Cut,
I was out to dinner. I told you that. It wasn't
I didn't do it on purpose.
It was all accidental.
Yeah, it wasn't intentional. All right, let's go to the. Is the arrest entertaining? Do we need? Is he get taken down or?
We always want to be fulfilled. You know
Okay,
what I mean?
okay. Let's.
Like,
Yeah. I don't want to.
When the cop tells these fucking bastards to turn around, put your hands behind
It's
your
always
back.
the turnaround.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me you had 4.
It was one of her. She sent me one with her.
Oh, she sent it.
She sent it. Yeah.
She said, "It wasn't me. I didn't ask."
Guys, before you arrest me, can I please see that Kevin Knott match, please? I'm really trying to see Kevin Knott out here.
Look,
Boy's my
I'd love
favorite.
to do this. I'd love to do this, but right now Blake Christian is fighting Will Ospreay, and they're going to have a real banger. So I got to get back and.
I heard Karrion Kross going to be on this show.
She started it. It's the 14-year-old girl, not me.
She told me first. She said when I talked to her on the phone, she said she was like 18. She lied. I mean, people lie, but
Like 18 isn't 18, buddy.
Yeah, right.
Sorry.
I don't know. Yeah, if you ask somebody their age and they go, I don't know, like 18, then maybe don't talk to them anymore.
You working with us is only going to help.
Come on now, Collision comes on Friday. I'm trying to get out by then.
Can I get AEW Dark in prison?
What y'all guys planning on doing? Because goddamn it, there's a commercial in there. Commercial, picture.
Jungle Boy's about to come out. I love that.
He's about to come out.
Yo, you guys ever heard of a good old boy named Marty Scroll? You ever heard about him?
Yeah, he's
High
on our
flying
list.
attraction. He is.
Yeah, he's doing just fine. I don't know what the big deal is.
And Hangman Adam Page. Don't forget about him.
Appreciate your cooperation with me, all right? There's that one? Okay. You all right if I look through them?
There's this young man named Ricochet. He just sticks a finger up his butt. He's pretty cool too.
I was going to wrestle her like Joey Ryan.
She talked shit to me too.
I mean, my favorite wrestler, Will Ospreay, he's from
blaming
England,
her.
and I read that in England it's 16. So
I knew she was bad news when she followed Neckbeard.
yeah. I should have blocked her in the first place. She's a big CM Punk fan.
She liked his profile picture. I should have known it was curtains in.
I should have known. I shouldn't have messed around with a Fed head.
Yeah.
E-drone.
E-drone. E-whore.
Yeah.
She likes that Cody Rhodes.
At first, I thought she told me she was 18. Okay.
No, you said she was like 18.
You said but earlier you said she was 14. So
what's he squaring up for, by the way? Like,
yeah,
bitch,
for
you
real.
going down.
What's he gonna do? There's not one person in this room, in the room there, in this room that I'm sitting in right now, or in our chat room, who he should be squaring up against.
Jesus.
Are you supposed to have a phone? Yeah. They let you have a phone? Yeah, I'm off probation. I'm going off probation. I've been doing good.
Jesus. And they're always convicted of something else, too.
I'm going to be charged with this shit.
Yeah.
You know how many times I've been to jail, Awful? You know how many charges I have on me?
I'd
Zero.
love to know.
Zero.
True. You bragging, you fucker?
No,
Square ass.
I think it's funny when people talk about jail time like it's
Right.
like it's normal.
Like
You know,
everybody's
like
done
it's-
it. Yeah.
Yeah, like yeah, of course,
Right.
of course. I just got
I've been
off
to jail.
probation.
Right.
Yeah, who didn't just get off probation?
Yeah. Isn't the world on probation?
You need to shut the fuck up.
Luigi Tron with $2. This is a 3-hour Dynamite. Please don't take me away. Thank you. Thank you, Luigi.
3-hour
Tron.
special.
Collision normally on Saturday, but they put the hour on the end of this now. So
please, it's Forbidden Door on Sunday.
Do you guys really believe, while we're watching this guy get arrested, Halfley, do you really believe like Tony Khan like really truly dog whistled these motherfuckers with that tweet? Like, I book for the fucking sickos because I'm a goddamn sicko myself. Do you think he really wanted this kind of attraction?
no. I have a theory, but I think we should probably get through all of this before
Sure.
I present my.
You can go to the last thing because I think that's
this
the
it?
timestamp that shows the arrest.
No, that was what you gave me. That was the last
Oh.
timestamp.
Okay. Damn.
So
How about 150?
150. We can do
Yeah.
that here. Okay.
I think that's when it happens.
He got to get his last
Right
drink
here.
in. Did you
Yep,
see
yep,
that?
yep. This is fine. Oh, they turned it off. They turned off Dynamite.
Oh, they
Cash
put it
App.
for
Make sure you give Cash App to Shebo16 for sharing
Yes.
this credit.
Oh, he's got burner phones too. See, and that's the one that he's AEW defender on. That's one right there.
It's my government. He called it his government phone.
Oh God.
Me getting you pays for that. So
Is this Martin Lawrence doing a bit? Is that what this is?
Martin.
Sorry. Shanae.
Nice little place though. I gotta give it to him. You know, he needs better lighting.
I need to
You
know
that
where he's
fucking-
from. That could very easily be projects, depending on where he's from.
Oh yeah, some witness
So,
protection program
yeah.
or some shit.
And
No,
awful.
just-
We've seen his face. He doesn't need better lighting.
Yeah, true. Just the lights out.
Yes, please. Somebody put this man's light.
yeah, absolutely.
Shit.
Virginia Beach.
Poor guy. Poor creep.
You telling me it's bullshit me about the law coming out here.
Yeah, man, my bad, bro.
That's bullshit, dog.
I wasn't on.
Oh yeah, man. You know who's wrong? That guy.
Yeah.
The guy
Yeah.
who caught him.
Yeah,
It's the only people.
completely off base.
Yeah, I trusted you, man.
Blame the 14-year-old, then blame the guy for catching. Yeah, yeah, it's all their fault, dude.
You said you weren't gonna call the cops. Of course I was.
Most people don't just lie and say that they're 16 if they're not.
Yeah, you're right.
Or keep talking to them.
He's trying to keep his both hands in front of him as long as
I don't know
possible.
about you. I don't know about you, Awful, but my favorite thing to do is to go online and pretend I'm 14 years old.
Yeah. With an anime picture.
Yeah, exactly. And pick up crackheads. That's why I love it. I like it.
You know how your machines work at the Weaving Mill?
Except on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Right, because you have to watch Dynamite and Collision.
It doesn't seem like that'd be the best idea for you. Huh?
This guy doesn't know anything about best ideas, let me tell you.
Nothing.
I ain't gonna get no phone. All right. Somebody be in for the eye.
All right, you're going to jail, sir. It's over now. All right. There we go.
Going to prison, aren't I?
All right, so let's we're gonna move on. We have this isn't even the last of this because we have this lovely gentleman here. Now this is the Donnie Ray Birchfield jacket, the classic one, but this is not Donnie Ray Birchfield.
This is a whole new fellow caught last week.
Different person that was caught last week.
It's his cousin in England, right?
Yeah, it might be.
I'm pretty sure this guy's British. I think I've seen this video. I think he's British. I think he's his cousin in England.
Just so wild that they're all wearing that fucking jacket, man. It's so crazy.
Because it's not a cheap jacket either. Like these guys, you have to pay good money for that jacket.
It's a $70 fucking varsity hoodie.
We're in a recession, people.
Right.
And if he's in the UK, how much do you pay for shipping?
For real, yeah. No, he could have gone to All In or something.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Odd-looking thing I've ever seen in my life. What the hell are you on about?
Foster Grants.
It's just ridiculously shaped. I mean, why would?
I got to get new glasses.
Why would you want to send that to?
Make you look bad out here.
Mine are more square, less rectangle. So
we have to look at these. Well, yeah, it will be. They're going to go on, drop your kegs, let's have a look at your penis. Yeah, right. That's what they're going to do, and they're just going to
scary.
They are going to remind you today. They are going to send you straight to the
If you see anybody walking down the street wearing this thing, cross the street.
No.
Yeah. Why are you so sure that they won't?
Run and make sure they're not 400 feet to 500 feet near a school,
elementary school. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Are you a convicted sex offender? Well, I was.
I was convicted. You're right.
With your phone and your glasses and your cap looking all.
Please don't convict me now.
What's wrong with that? Would you prefer me to be naked?
No, thank you.
No. So what's what I'm wearing got to do with the fact I'm standing here talking to you about being a convicted sex offender?
You've been quite aggressive.
Am I?
You're quite aggressive.
This man wearing this here today because I tell you now, I get.
Thought these AEW fans loved aggression.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But for my own good, but from him, because I'm normally a little bit more boisterous.
I always, you know what? Say what you will about TikTok. That ending always cracks me up.
The jump scare at the end.
Yeah,
I agree.
Fucking hilarious.
Okay, so that's not the end of it. Oddly enough.
Yeah.
So
wait, there's more.
Yeah. So for those of you who may not remember, we've covered this gentleman in the past, Mr. Donnie Ray Birchfield.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I should play his the story about him.
Yeah, the
news
news
bring
clip.
people up. Yeah, it's not long, so we'll kind of get into that here.
Update live at 5. Lancaster County man accused of keeping 4 vulnerable adults in his basement is now facing an additional murder and first-degree criminal sexual.
What? They added to it?
Yeah,
okay,
man.
So we should we should give a little bit of background. So, he was, I guess, keeping 4 adults in his basement and taking their social security checks, and one of them died, so he got arrested. And then people found out that other things. He was wearing an AEW shirt also, which is what he's best known for in our community.
Say what he's known for, yeah.
And the several pictures that he took with wrestlers. I mean, he did that afternoon thing that Nice Spirits talks about. Like, I showed up early.
Yeah,
I showed
true.
up at 10 fucking 30 in the morning.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot he did have pictures with every.
Yep.
Every
Luchadors, Luchasaurus, and Tony Khan himself.
Okay.
Greatest day of his fucking life.
I'll continue to control this. Tell me when you want me to stop. I have the hiccups.
Sure.
I have to mute. So give me a
Yeah,
second
please
here.
mute. God damn it. You nasty
Sexual
ass.
conduct charges. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Kim Anderson.
And I'm Jamie Bowe. I first told you about this story last month when officers arrested Donnie Ray Birchfield, accused of keeping adults captive in his basement on Churchill
The
Drive
opening
in
story on the
Lancaster.
news,
He's now
too.
facing 16 charges.
WBTV's Rachel Richardson is in Lancaster speaking with loved ones and people who live near that home.
In addition to those 16 charges, Donnie Ray Birchfield Jr. is also being charged with the murder of 49-year-old Shirley Amsdorf. I spoke with people in this area who say that they want to see justice for all 4 victims.
As the investigation and prosecution of the case develops, more details will be made available as appropriate.
35-year-old Donnie Ray Birchfield is accused of keeping 4 vulnerable adults in the basement of a home here on Churchill Drive in Lancaster. Friday, Lancaster police have said that this is a case that's impacted the entire community. Teresa, who only wanted to go by her first name, is Arnsdorf's sister-in-law.
I'm finally glad that more charges are being brought to put on him or whatever, but
What kind of spelling is that for
I'm
Teresa?
just ready for all this to be over.
I've seen that. Yeah, you see that sometimes. It's parents who maybe like they hear a name and they like it and they think that's how you spell it and they just write it. You know,
That's hooked on phonics.
It happens occasionally.
My name's Alizé. That's Allyzay.
You know what? I will say I blame the hospital staff just as much.
Yeah, fair.
You know,
No
because-
autocorrect. No.
the hospital at some point the hospital staff should step in to protect the child, if nothing else.
You know it's not spelled that way.
As somebody who recruits people and like does interviews and hiring, the names that you see across that come on resumes, like seriously, that's your name? Oh, God.
Yeah. No, you go here. Here's what
Been
you
branded.
do. Here's what you do. You go Teresa. Okay, I'll write that down. TH. You know, and you spell it out loud. And then if they go no, TER, and then you go okay, if that's what you want.
You just bust out in laughter.
Yeah.
Who the fuck named you?
My kid has 2 X's in his name. And that happened because I went to get a Dr. Pepper from the vending machine, and I came back, and suddenly my son had 2 X's in his name. So,
Oh God.
Yeah, yep. But then I coped by saying, you know what? People will remember it when he applies at college. That'll stick in their head.
Right.
Teresa said her brother was also held in the home, Arnsdorf's husband. She says she's been looking for her brother since COVID.
I really can't put into words. Just
They're
for anybody
victimizing the
that lives
Orndorff
around
family. Haven't they
Lancaster
been through
to
enough
be aware
already?
of your surroundings and be aware of who your friends are.
Neighbors who've lived here for more than a decade are in disbelief.
Not anything of this particular nature, and not anything, obviously literally so close to home for me.
Birchfield's father, Donnie Ray Birchfield Sr., is named as the pastor of Friendship Baptist Church here in Lancaster. People describe the family as pleasant. Now, many of them say they want justice and answers.
If nothing else, just justice for the woman who passed. For people to even.
Okay, I'm gonna get real here for a second. For a second.
I would hope you were always real.
You know what I mean. No, this happens. This happens more than people like to admit. Where he was obviously pushed into doing community service and helping his city, and when he did, what he found, what you're doing is you're pushing a predator into a group of vulnerable individuals who they're going to take advantage of. No one should ever be pushed into service like this. People who do service like this should do it because they are called to do it, and they believe that that's what, we're helping people who are underprivileged or less fortunate or susceptible to, mentally handicapped or whatever.
Right.
You should do that because you are called to do it, not because you are forced to do it. And raised by a pastor, I'd be willing to guess. And that's why I don't like things like, community service having to be on college resumes and all that bullshit. Because what you end up doing is you end up pushing predators into situations where they find easy victims. And it always has bugged the shit out of me. And I'm sorry if I went on a tangent here a little bit, but that bothers me.
Know who she is or who she was is always important, but not just justice for her, but justice for and help for the other people who were there.
Birchfield is being held at the Lancaster County Detention Center without bond. Lancaster's police chief has said,
I'd give it to her. I'd let her. Oh, what? I'm sorry. What we're talking about?
Who, my cousin?
This is not without bond.
My cousin Charisse.
She can get it.
This is an ongoing investigation. In Lancaster County, Rachel Richardson, WBTV, on your side.
Rachel, thank you. Now, we just did get a statement from Birchfield's attorney. It says, in part, my client maintains his innocence in this case, and it is important to remember that he is presumed innocent of these allegations. We look forward to litigating this case in the court system where facts, evidence, and the rule of law matter.
Okay, well, now let's see the
this is outstanding. Have you seen this?
No, I have not.
This is his dad. This is Donnie Ray Birchfield's dad during, I believe it's the preliminary hearing to find out if he's going to get bond or not. Listen to the
Never even had a driver's license. If
You'll see where this all comes
if
from.
he has to go anywhere, it'd be me taking him or his sister, who is 20 years old, that lives at the house. Our family has resided in our home for the past 13 years. We're buying our home. I've been the pastor of a wonderful church for the past 17 years, same church. Many of our church leaders are here this morning in support of Donnie Jr. because they have been around him. They know what's going on. Our
They know what's going on.
that work for the
See that what we
attorney
want
have
we
found
want
no
is
evidence
we
of
want them to
criminal
just stay
activity on
silent.
Donnie's behalf. The DNA evidence speaks for itself, and I've always believed you're innocent until proven guilty.
I mean, I'll give you that. Okay, innocent until proven guilty. Fine, but
Your son did it.
bring in the here's all the members of dude, you're don't fight this battle. This ain't their battle. Like, if you want to go up there and stand up for your son, fine. Don't bring these guys, the flock into it.
He brought him into the fold.
Yeah, he's the pastor. All he has to do is walk in front of that thing and be like, my son Donnie Ray Birchfield has been wronged, and obviously it is incorrect. So I would like everyone from this congregation to show up on Saturday at the courthouse and support me.
Yeah.
That's all he has to do.
They found him in the basement with 4 women locked up and chains and all that. Caught red-handed.
Speaks for itself. If the DNA evidence speaks for itself, he's not innocent.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't. Oh man, I hate people.
Enabling much. That's what I see out of this whole thing.
I wonder where Donnie Ray Jr. learned it.
Yeah. I mean, my goodness, this guy, remember we saw the pictures back several months back there. We were like, such a nice place.
Yeah.
Seemed to be nice, homely people. And he come to find out, we don't give a damn what kind of evidence you guys got against our son.
And that he went to that he told his dad, I was just trying to help these people. They were poor and they were mentally handicapped, and I was trying to bring them to the Lord. So
and I needed Air Force Ones and an awesome kick-ass AEW jacket.
If I didn't,
I took their credit card.
If I didn't put them in my basement, they would have been shooting up or doing some other. So I had to put them in my basement and force them to watch AEW and make sure that they go on Cage Match and mark every MJF match as 5 stars, or else they
got to say Samoa Joe versus Hangman Adam Page.
Wait a minute, is this one of those AEW bot farms? He gave all 4 of them a cell phone, and they had to they had to defend AEW to the death on the internet.
Yeah. Exactly. Yes. This is
the real sickos.
This is
terrible.
This is at least 150K of the 500,000 were in Donnie Birchfield's face.
And I believe that with my whole heart. We sincerely ask for this first step of justice by granting a bond, even.
I did a pretty good impression of this guy, didn't I? Without even really trying, I did.
You know, whatever conditions you put on it, Your Honor. Thank you for your time this morning.
What we're going to put, the conditions that we're going to put on your bond is no bond. How about that? Jesus.
Man.
Yeah, there's the update on there. Our boy Donnie Ray Birchfield.
My God.
Hopefully he's going to serve a long sentence.
So you were asking specifically, what is it about AEW that draws in these kind of people?
Yeah, I really want to know what you guys really think.
I can tell you.
I have a theory. You have a theory.
I think, in my opinion, I think when you try to make yourself out to be a group that, you know, we're the group of outsiders. We're the group that accepts, you know, all. If people turned you down in other walks of life, you can come to us and you'll be accepted.
Right.
And it's a cult thing, right? We talked about say what you want. I know that I posted this on Twitter once and people were like, I think you're crazy. A lot of advertising these days uses cultish tactics. It's not a thing where I'm saying that like Disney is a cult, right? But Disney monetizes Disney adults in a way that is cultish. Television shows do it. Music, Tay-Tay does it. Taylor Swift does it. You think that Swifties aren't marketed to like a cult? It's a marketing tactic they use these days, and I've been talking about it being dangerous for a long time. But every time you do, they're like, oh, you're just saying Taylor Swift is leading a cult. You're crazy. And we can't have the conversation because we get shot down because people immediately say, you're just saying that that's a cult. I'm not saying AEW fans are a cult. I am saying that using cult tactics to build an audience of outsiders who are rejected from other parts of society is going to cause this.
Yeah, when you have Kenny Omega pointing to signs that say, you know, protect trans kids, and the sign is being held up by some 50-year-old creepazoid, it kind of brings in a whole new element of like acceptance that maybe AEW wasn't ready for. Let's put it that way. Well, I'll put it politely.
They're going on both sides too, right? On one side, you have Kenny Omega pointing to, you know, the guy dressed like whatever, saying that the kids should be transitioned. On the other side, you have a sign that, you know, is anti-Semitic and very, very right, you know, it going very far the other way, and they don't punish that either. In fact, they support it by making Jew jokes with quarters. If you are doing they're playing both sides of the aisle, but they're playing the extreme parts of that aisle. And when you do that, you get creeps and weirdos.
Yeah, you get the crazy fringes, because that's the thing about no matter what side of the aisle you're on, if you're more in the center is going to be more normal. As you get to the fringes on any side, they're crazy. And that's why there's certain people that have to defend AEW to no matter what, and they defend Tony no matter what, and that's very cultish too. He's the dear leader. Like I saw it last week. It was right after Double or Nothing when I retweeted that thing of all the crowd and all I said was Tony Khan doesn't care about regular people. And I had like 50 comments in an hour of weirdos with like 10 followers defending him to the death. And it's like, if you say anything bad about dear leader, oh no. And it's a small cult, but there's definitely cultish behavior to it.
But it's definitely part of it too. Yeah. Right. Like if this billionaire is going on Twitter and responding to everyone, then you think, well, he must care about me.
Yeah.
And if you think that he cares about, if the people that need to be cared about are not people that we should be platforming and, you know, or wanting to be in that group, right? If WWE loses a fan, it's no big deal. Who cares? Whatever. They'll get another one in 2 weeks. AEW treats their fans like they're special and important, which makes their fans feel special and important, which means they're going to attract people who want to feel special and important. And those are people that have been ostracized from a society for one reason or another. Now, sure.
Because they're diddle kids.
Right. Well, I'm saying that reason might be because they're ugly or they're fat or they
wrestling
don't
otaku.
Right. They don't fit societal norms, but it could also be because they're creeps and weirdos and sickos and people that don't belong in society, but you're trying to, you can't help but include them when you're bringing those people in. And
right.
That's why
because you'd be
AEW
going
attracts
against
them.
your own fucking sayings and platitudes and be seen as hypocritical. And the last thing that this knucklehead, Tony Khan, that is, wants to be seen as first of all, he doesn't want to be seen as wrong. He doesn't want to be seen as mean. He doesn't want to be seen as, exclusive. He wants to be all things to all people. And
Tony Khan wants to be a savior. Right?
He already declares himself as such.
Yeah, he has a savior complex. He wants to be the savior of professional wrestling. He's desperate to be that. There's so much. That's why I prefer things that are just. Yeah, that's why I prefer business, man. It's business. Just do business, make money. I don't care. When you get into this kind of crap, it always freaks me out because I see the people. I mean, ECW did back in the day, right?
Yeah, right.
You go back to ECW, Paul Heyman had a way of attracting people like this. And, there's a reason. And it's because they react to people like Tony Khan and Paul Heyman,
Yeah, but Paul Heyman's got a lot more charisma.
Yeah.
Like it was cool Outcast. They were cool Outcasts.
But it was like a
AEW
French 90s thing of like being more like grunge. It's a different level of Outcast. AEW could attract those, but it's going more for the creepers because
right.
Yeah.
And what they're trying to their Outcast isn't pop culture. Like back, that's what I'm saying. Like ECW, like they could at least hang their hats onto like Nirvana or you name a whole list of.
Erica in the chat. She said, I don't know if Tony thinks that deeply about the audience. And that's true. But that's why he shouldn't be running a company like this. Because
then stop texting them, stop commenting with them, and stop making them to appear as if they're the most important thing.
Exactly. Like you can say whatever you want about heartless corporations and get on them, and I get it, right? But the thing is that a heartless corporation doesn't want people like this. And they will do it. And also a heartless corporation isn't going to reach out to someone like this and tell them you belong. They don't care about that stuff. So there's a reason why corporations have to be heartless. And it's because if they aren't, this is what they get. Right? So there's a reason for it. And it may not be pretty and it may not be fun and people might not like it. It might be capitalism or whatever, but it's kind of the truth about
the shit
society.
Works.
Right. Until you can change society as a whole, that's the rules we have to live with. And I'll tell you what, who shouldn't be changing society? Fucking corporations. Okay. So that's my thing is that,
but you see it, but you kind of nailed it too, Dis, because you see people and like there's certain people that are like, that are full on like Apple versus Samsung or Android. And like, no matter what phone or whatever you have, like, I don't care, but there's certain people that really, really care about it. Like that, it's like the world to them. Like if you don't have an iPhone, you're crazy. And it's like, why do you have to? And that's where they have to make you agree with them. Like, if you don't agree with me, you're crazy and wrong. Like, no, dude, everybody has their own taste. It's fine. And that's where you see AEW fans. Well, we can all agree that this was better. We can all agree that this cleared WrestleMania.
Okay, look at it like this. Look at it like this. When that guy was trying to make it seem like he was innocent, he was playing the victim. What do we see every like when I was going full bore online talking about AEW, all I saw were people that were acting like I was attacking them personally.
Yeah.
And acting like they were the victims. And it's because
like you kicked their fucking cat.
Right. And it's because you're standing up and saying, you're a victim. You're a victim. You're a victim. It's Oprah. You're a victim. You're a victim. You're a victim. We're all victims, and when you do that,
for sure,
you attract this kind of audience. I don't know, man. There's, like I said, there's a reason why corporations are heartless. There's a reason why business doesn't take that stuff into account. And this is why.
And then, and because of, and the thing is, like, the comparison to ECW, it's like there wasn't as much internet, but they couldn't connect as much now. Now with everybody being online and everything being seen, you're going to pull all the crazy fringes out. And then with AEW, let's be real, not being a good product, say what you want, but ECW, there was at least some entertainment and storylines that mattered in there. With AEW, there really isn't. And that's all they've got left now is the crazy fringe, like of the,
right.
well, 500,000 people
also,
really watch the show.
And let's not act like society hasn't gotten to a point where the fringe is far crazier than it was back in the day of ECW. The internet has brought society to a point where everything has been multiplied by times 10. So the crazies are going to be multiplied times 10. So the guys that we thought were crazy in ECW because they'd randomly slap a woman's ass when they're 30 is now going to randomly slap a 12-year-old's ass because that's the world that we live in. Everything has been multiplied by 100, and that's where we are,
I think
because we did see that stuff in ECW, by the way. We did see that stuff. Guys were, I went to an ECW show where a guy got kind of weird with a girl, and it was a weird thing, but she was like 40. I'm not saying it was okay, but I'm saying I said that was bad back then, and this is bad multiplied.
Worse.
Yeah.
Way worse.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, as Eric said, the internet lets the guy in your town that everyone kept their kids away from find the same guy from 2 towns over, and they validate each other's delusions.
Bingo. Yep. And then and then they found 2 friends, and they found 2 friends, and they found 2 friends. Yeah.
Go to Tumblr. Yeah.
Yeah.
And before you know it, they're all at Dynamite.
They're all subscribed to Dave Meltzer and going to Dynamite. All right. We have one more thing, I believe, correct? We have one more.
But before we do
palate
that,
cleanser, the dessert.
Oh, wait.
Of course. Before we do that, a lot of people in the chat, if you can, just hit that like button, hit subscribe, and thanks for tuning in. That's all I got.
Yep. We definitely appreciate you. Yeah. Now, if you stuck around, guys, you are you're in for a treat. You're in for a treat. Do you want to set this up? I think it feels like it needs a setup. We can't just show this. Enzo Amore. Awful. Do you want to go on? Do you want me to do it, or you got this, or how do you want to do it?
I'll do an intro because I guess then I'll pass it off to you. It's very simple. Okay. I never liked Enzo Amore, so watching this was a treat. It was pretty fun to watch. But Enzo Amore's got a girlfriend, right? And she does vlogs.
Voluptuous vlogs.
I was never a huge fan of Enzo. So if you don't know Enzo,
fucking sucked.
Enzo kind of had he had a like a Brooklyn rap, right? Like he was kind of like think Hollywood Haley J. But
yeah, I guess
he was basically 2016 Road Dogg. Is how I always kind of took him. Like he's doing the same bit. He can't really wrestle. Road Dogg couldn't really wrestle. But he has
way more clownish than Road Dogg. Like I just
did you watch Road Dogg? Did you really watch Road Dogg?
Yes, I watched Road Dogg.
Outside of the 2 years that he was popular in WWE.
You know what it is? It's that I give Road Dogg credit because he was a tag team specialist.
Okay,
How about
okay,
that? Like
fair enough.
At least knew what the fuck
he was an
doing.
Armstrong. He did. Yeah. He had a reason to do what he did. That was not the person that he is. This is who Enzo is.
The most memorable thing I can think of Enzo is when he fucking got when his head slingshotted off the bottom rope as he was being, as he was being tossed out the ring. That's the most memorable thing.
I always thought Enzo would be better.
Of course.
I always thought Enzo would be okay as like a hype guy. I didn't understand him as a wrestler, but he was over. And a lot of people really liked him. And he wasn't bad in the ring. He wasn't bad. He was average at best, Like I said, to me, Road Dogg is a perfect parallel because they just seem so exact. I didn't like Road Dogg either. So, but let's take a look. So the rumor now is that Enzo has been seen at the Performance Center. Dusty really liked Enzo. Dusty Rhodes, for some reason, loved Enzo Amore.
Because he probably just made the fucker laugh.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
That's
sure,
about it.
honestly, that's probably why most people who like him is because he does seem like a guy who I'd love to work with, who would be great to hang out with for a little,
for a little bit. Yeah,
I
For a
think he's a
little
little
bit.
too chatty.
Well, at work though,
Like he would
that's
just try
perfect.
to talk your ear off.
At work, it's perfect because you're just getting, he's in small doses.
I guess
you can
so.
go home. You don't have to be with him all day. You leave the office and he's gone. He doesn't exist anymore. You know what I mean? But
as long as he's not sitting next to you in your cubicle.
but yeah, so there's rumors that he's going to NXT, possibly as a coach, possibly as a wrestler. We don't know what it is yet. So he'd be good on promos. But let's take a look at his girlfriend.
Life of Wrestler's Girlfriend, Season 2. Welcome back to my series where I give you...
Did you see?
Okay, let's
Yeah,
look
you
at,
gotta,
let's
you
look
got,
at
you
Enzo.
know what you
Let's
gotta
look at
do.
Enzo.
Stop.
You gotta look at Enzo real quick. If you don't know Enzo, you gotta get him in your head. Okay, look at this man. He's like 5'8". He's like $180, right? With soaking wet.
Might be.
And
Might be 200.
And there he is again. You can see him here. Got a big beard, wearing glasses. And now let's go back to Enzo's
He's got the shitty ass $1 million. Holy shit! What the hell?
I wish I trusted anything as much as she trusted that shirt.
Yeah, really.
Jesus Christ!
How much tape is being used for this one image? This one twirl here. Let's.
Life of Wrestler's Girlfriend, Season 2. Welcome back to my series where I give you a behind-the-scenes look as I document life with my boyfriend, Real One, who you might know as Enzo Amore, but I call him Eric, as we hit the road, navigate the wrestling world, and enjoy life together.
Oh, he was doing the Oba
I know.
strut.
I have been MIA. Yeah. I've got so much to catch you up on.
Is
So
she
let's
getting
just
played,
dive right in.
guys? See, if I was her dad, I'd be like, "Yo, are you serious? Are you serious?
Come on, dude. She doesn't have a dad.
Yeah, her dad's nowhere near her. What are you talking
Oh.
about? If she ends up with Enzo Amore, if you end up with Enzo Amore, it's literally impossible for you to have a father. That's it.
If my daughter dated Enzo Amore, I'm pretty fucking pissed.
Yeah. You're
I'm
not
pretty
letting
angry.
your daughter.
I don't care how nice he treats her.
You know what happens if your daughter started dating Enzo Amore, she would no longer be your daughter. You would retroactively go back and remove yourself from her life. Leading up to that point.
Wait, let me see that birth certificate real quick.
Yeah. I'm going. It's a reverse Back to the Future. I'm going to erase myself from your history.
Rope has been making waves, as usual. The last time I checked in, we were gearing up for our Philly taping at the legendary ECW Arena. As I mentioned before.
Do you think he... Wait, back up. He's using her.
Yeah.
How?
For what?
I think he
Image?
I think he likes moving furniture. Like, I think he likes the fact that his sofa walks with him to each and every show.
I mean, unless she's rich,
he
what's
gets
he
to
using her
sit
for?
on those big, gigantic cushions.
I don't think I'm allowed to comment on this.
Yeah, I think he's using her. I don't think that he loves her at all.
I
think he's using her for, like, maybe she's rich, maybe she's got like some day job that keeps it going.
No. Ready? It's image. It's image. He shows up with her. He is Enzo Amore. He is Real One. He is the character that he portrays.
Oh, like if I can date this thing, I can date any one of you. Okay,
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, he is by dating her, by showing up to the event with her, he can say, like, clearly I'm real, because if I wasn't real, do you think I'd be dating her? You know what I mean? Like, that's what's going through his head. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I'm saying
Brad Likes Wrestling says he used to date Liv Morgan. Like, you went from Liv Morgan to this.
That's
well, no, he found Liv. He found her. He was the one who found her at the Hooters. And
he
then
dated
brought
her
in
too.
Yeah, and then the moment she got any famous, he was done.
No, and that's what I'm going to say. If he is going to NXT, he is going to dump this broad. Like, as soon as he's going to find some 20-year-old blonde gymnast, and we're never going to see this woman again. Okay,
and she was never seen again.
Right.
That's why I'm like, if I were her dad, I'd be like, get rid of this guy. He's not worth your time. I feel like he's using you. And I'll be real, like he's well put together as far as physically. He looks like he attracts a lot of female attention. No, this is not what you want in your life.
Word in the chat, they think that he's in love with her. Awful. They think that he is in love.
You think that he's playing or she's playing him? She's trying to get a gig in wrestling.
He's trying to. Yeah, she's trying to get that Enzo class.
What an aisleway? Fucking.
Is
she trying to get the wrestling for?
By the way,
yeah, really.
From what I understand from the rumors, the idea is that they actually really just want Big Bill back, and that they're bringing Enzo back as bait. So that is the rumor that I heard is that Big Bill is
two Big Bills. That she's fucking,
you think she's trying to get to Big Bill? Maybe she's trying to get to Big Bill. You know, I get it.
She's got enough for everybody. She's
gigantic. Big Bill recently. You see that, man? Yeah, exactly. Luigi said he'll go crazy for Nikita Lyons. As soon as he sees her, this broad's gone.
Oh, yeah.
Eric is a huge part of Fourth Rope, not just as champion, but also as a producer and showrunner behind the scenes. If you haven't been to a Fourth Rope show or watched the tapes on YouTube, it's honestly hard to explain. The best way I can put it, we sold out the show.
No, because
he brought his sofa into the locker room with him.
Now he's the boss at those shows. So, you know, they've got they're like, oh yes, Mr. Amore,
Life of Wrestler's Girlfriend.
We think that she's wonderful. You're so in love, and we think it's great.
For our Philly taping at the legendary ECW arena. As I mentioned before, Eric is a huge part of Fourth Rope, not just as champion, but also as a producer and showrunner behind the scenes. If you haven't been to a Fourth Rope show or watched the tapes on YouTube, it's honestly hard to explain.
What's going on there?
The best way I can put it, we sold out the show before announcing most of the matches until days, and in some cases, hours before doors open.
I hate that gimmick.
Days
by
like
the way.
this.
I hate that gimmick. Like,
what's that?
Hey guys, you know what's cool about us? We don't even announce our matches.
And we sell out shit.
You show up to the show, you don't know what you're gonna get. It could be anything. Isn't that cool? And it's like, no,
not even a little bit.
Yeah, no, no budget for nothing. No printing. No.
Yeah.
Fucking
like
emails.
Paul Heyman was able to pull that off because he delivered the greatest shows in the history of wrestling at that time.
And it was more about the vibe. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
is that Zilla fought too?
Yeah, that's Zilla. That's
yeah,
Zilla.
might be.
Him and Enzo are tag team partners.
Oh God.
Are when Eric is fully in his element, mapping out matches, hands-on with production, coaching talent.
You know, that is another thing. He isn't good with the Samoans. So that might have something to do with why he's getting another shot in WWE too. The Samoans love that.
Preparing for his own.
Rikishi loves.
Let's hope he gets
and
over.
Then spending the rest of the night on a headset.
Maybe it'll work. Maybe we're wrong.
It's also where I've learned to really embrace my independence, take time for myself, and use my autonomy to actually see the world. Now, while
I can smell
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I do want to point out that you also said Danhausen wouldn't get over. So,
and I was wrong on that, and I admitted that freely.
You did, and I respect you for that. That's what we do here on this.
Absolutely, we got to admit when we're
really
wrong. Yeah,
except Jake. Jake never admits when he's
wrong. The hell?
Seriously, that dude's, what an asshole. He just goes on.
That's still not Hollywood Haley J. It's just not her. It's not. What the hell?
Yeah, really. Yeah.
He's still talking about Hollywood Haley J. You think? Anyway, what are you saying?
Do you think this woman shops for her clothes at Raymore and Flanagan?
No.
That's the only joke I have.
I don't even.
That's the only joke I have written down here. I did the sofa joke.
No. She shops at the Red House.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't have the drop. Oh,
I know,
awesome.
I know, but it was fun. I had to say it in the type furniture. I had to make the joke. I couldn't help it.
That was the best joke for that moment, and I didn't have the drop.
Yeah, really.
Wrong show.
This said before the show that he was going to be dropping some bombs during this segment.
Yeah,
I'm still waiting for the whistle.
They stole it in the chat. They're like, "Oh, he dated Liv Morgan," and then they said, and then
yeah,
the whole thing. All of my jokes have been stopped on.
Yeah,
I was gonna go on a thing. Yeah, I was gonna go on a thing about he dated Liv Morgan, so clearly he's gonna dump her, and then it just all kind of the chat got to it before I could.
Isn't cracking my personal.
My jokes were very obvious.
top 10 places to visit. One of my best friends of 12 plus years lives there, so I got to spend time exploring the city, grabbing food, and catching up on life. I also invited a few friends out to the show to give them an up-close look at this very random, very chaotic life I somehow stumbled in.
What do you think her
She's
friends
wearing
think?
that thing?
What do you think her friends think about her date?
They're like, at least she's not in the ward. At least she's not on. She hasn't been 302'd.
She's
going through a lot with her weight.
Hey, at least that belt's made out of some real material. It's holding those things up.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
At least
Two after
Donnie
finding
Ray
love.
Birchfield.
We barely had time to unpack
not
from Philly
kidding.
before heading into New York City for a premiere of Balls Up, starring Mark
From the frying
Wahlberg
pan
and
to
Paul
the
Walter
stinkier
Hauser.
frying pan.
The premiere of Balls Up for like I love
what?
I don't know.
Is she using him for access?
She's walking a red carpet, dude. I flipped, man. She's using him. If they can get to the red carpet for whatever Balls Up is.
Apparently, it's a movie with Sacha Baron Cohen and Mark Wahlberg.
Wow. Okay.
Oh,
On
and Paul
Amazon.
Walter Hauser. Paul Walter Hauser's in it.
Oh,
Oh,
never
fuck.
mind.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
The latter of whom is also a wrestler. Honestly,
She was about to kiss him. I noticed that. See, I pay close attention to shit like that. It looked like she was about to kiss him on the lips, and then she kind of came to her senses, and she was like, "My dad is watching."
Gnarly.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay,
the latter
Unkempt beard.
I want to show you something. Okay, watch this.
is
Okay. Right. He's not holding frame. Is that what you're telling us? His line is crooked there, Dis. It's bent to one side.
You know what?
It's not straight up and down.
You know what? I think that he's into her. I think that he's into her. From that,
He loves grabbing those pillows at night.
I think he does, man.
Loves it.
Yep, I think he is. I'm back. I'm 180. I think
She puts baby powder on them bitches, and he
is-
falls. He's in bed by midnight.
You can't fake that look. Okay, is what I'm saying.
can if you're a worker.
If you're really Enzo's not that good. Okay, we've seen Enzo. He's not that good.
honestly,
I don't know, man.
Look
been
at
at
that.
WWE for a while. The
Look
money's
at that
gone.
face right there. Like, yeah, buddy. Like he's proud of it.
Yeah,
He's
it's-
proud of this woman.
Yeah, I don't see any way either of them could use either for anything.
The
So that's I kind
No,
of
she can use him. She can use him. Because if she worked, if she worked at a gas station, you know, like we don't know where she was before this. Now she has a blog.
seems-
Like,
They live the van life.
She
Yeah,
seems
we
like
don't-
she's eloquent and put together with the clips and the audios. It
yeah,
seems like she has
now
up with-
we don't know where she was
Now.
before it pre-Enzo. Okay, so
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
She was
Is that
dating Daryl.
is that the guy from Modern Family? Is that what we're looking at here?
No,
These
that's
movies
Paul.
I've seen it.
That's Paul
Oh,
Walter
Paul Walter
Hauser and
Hauser.
With such a
Another
unique
guy.
premise for a comedy.
Wahlberg.
Marky Mark.
We got to attend a private screening
Hello,
with
Marky
good
Marky
friends
Marky.
ahead of its
There's
release
Michael
on
Raleigh.
Amazon Prime, and it ended up being a perfect date night and reset. Between training in the ring
Besides
with
that,
Liamo, which
fuck
we've
it.
been live streaming
That
on
was all
TikTok.
for her.
That was all for her.
All for her. That's in fact, that's how Eric Enzo Amore fucking treats her. Like, you got it, baby. You can get anything you want.
Oh yeah,
Sure, you want 3 scoops of ice cream? Go ahead. 4? Great, take it.
Put it in a waffle cone, hon.
Yeah,
Didn't they?
I
do
got
a-
you, baby.
Didn't they do a bit where Enzo was into big chicks in
I don't
WWE?
I didn't pay a
don't
goddamn
know.
thing attention to him.
Well, I mean, Vince always liked to go for real life stuff.
Right. So I'm wondering if
Yeah,
maybe, you know, I mean,
Could
okay,
be onto
look,
something.
as someone who enjoys thicker women, okay, I will say that Liv Morgan is the type of woman who would make anyone just be like, no, fuck it. Yeah, her. Yeah, she's hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
She's fun size.
she is everyone's exception. I don't care what your type is, you'll be cool with Liv Morgan, right? Unless
What if he's
you know.
using her to get to Lash Legend?
Trick's gonna have
Or
something to say about
Nia
that.
Jax?
There it
No,
is.
but that's the thing.
There
Is
it is.
I think that they did a storyline with him and Nia. in WWE. I think
I
they
can't
did.
remember this shit, man.
Showing you guys a side of Eric you maybe haven't seen before, making time for family at the Orchid exhibit at the Botanical Garden.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, Nia Jax and him were in a storyline. Yeah, there was a storyline between Enzo and Nia. So yeah, they did. And like you said, Vince uses
went over like a fart.
Vince likes to take their real life stuff. Like remember when he found out Kurt liked black women, and that became Kurt Angle's entire gimmick. The best wrestler in the history of professional wrestling. His entire gimmick was that he liked black women.
Yep.
And somehow finding ourselves back at Squared Circle Cafe for the 100th time.
Why doesn't the
we
daughter
still
go
managed to
everywhere?
pack and prepare for Mania week?
The daughter, Enzo?
Yeah, Enzo's daughter. That was Enzo's daughter. It obviously wasn't Homegirl's daughter. Goddamn.
I was going to say, because do you think Enzo has custody? I mean, really?
I guess not, but like,
and if you know,
like what?
Wouldn't you, as a daughter, be a little upset? Like, who's this big black girl like filming everything that my mouth that the
imagine
my dad
Enzo,
and her are doing?
Imagine Enzo Amore walking into court for custody hearing, right? I mean, come on. Like he'd walk in.
Patty McDaniel standing behind her.
Yeah, grabs the microphone and the judge goes, bang, bang, bang. You know, guilty.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
me, you know, I've really grown to love a good.
Is that Billy Gunn?
Wrestling convention, especially one where the biggest product in wrestling brings together.
Oh, they just shot him from underneath. Got it. Okay.
Everyone and literally their moms for an entire week, supporting every corner of this ecosystem that is the wrestling community. This past WrestleCon made me cry in a good way, laugh deep belly laughs, and have so much fun with
the smell. Look at that. Look at that comparison.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Holy cow.
Wow.
I didn't know they beached. That's crazy.
Okay, guys, give me a second. No, I'm kidding.
I've really grown to appreciate the locker room saying I'll see you down the road.
You know what I like.
Because sometimes down the road means a VFW coat closet in the middle of nowhere, and other times it means a fully decked out locker room in a stadium.
Hey, Papa Shango! Look at it.
With a fucking bong. Like, I'm going to use this later.
He's also the Godfather.
No matter what, there's always this shared understanding that wrestling is so much bigger than some people give it credit for. And it's going to continue standing the test of time. And I can't wait to show you what down the road looks like.
Whoa!
What sort of like wrestling lessons are you going to get from Enzo Amore? Let's get real with this. Let's not bullshit ourselves. Like, what sort of advice is he giving?
Just nailed it. Promo class is it. Promo classes.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all.
So
if he's going to go to NXT to coach,
I'm going to teach you how to come up with a catchphrase. Period. Case closed. That's it. You know,
First thing you want to do is you want to open this fucking Coke pipe.
Say what you will about Enzo. Dude was so comfortable on the mic.
Yeah, he always was.
Like, that's one thing.
From the clips I've seen. Yeah.
From day one, that guy was so comfortable on the mic. And you know, that's something. That is something, you know. You can make fun of him a lot about other things, but I don't know. All right. That is the show. Aewful, you want to close this out?
Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Jake, for showing up here tonight.
Absolutely.
Thanks to this for keeping it together long enough for us to have a show.
You're keeping his pants on long enough.
Yeah, really. Fucking guy. Perv.
Most fun I've had all week. Most fun I've had all week, guys. Thank you.
Good. And we hope the people in the chat had fun. Listen, if you're still listening, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and of course, comment. And listen, if you don't want to give any of the YouTube overlords any of the super chat money, you can obviously leave us a tip. The link is in the description. Any final words, my man?
No, I mean, okay, I guess we should clarify. This is Aewful is going to be back on Saturday, normal time slot, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central.
Yeah, we love the Tuesday. We're gonna do it on Saturday, not this Saturday, but
and we're not doing it this Saturday. We're not going this Saturday. It's cool if you don't want to. We'll talk about it later.
We're not gonna do it. We're not gonna. We'll get there. We'll
take a break
this
Saturday.
Won't be this Saturday.
Next week we're back for Toonie Talk Wrestling on Tuesday.
Yep.
So make sure that you are back over on Marv's channel. Toonie Town Wrestling, we will have a show then. And yeah, Jake, why don't you plug your thing one last time here real quick?
YouTube.com/@AltJakeTakesOn. Go subscribe there. We do a show every Thursday night and every Sunday night. They're both a lot of fun, but we're trying to get to 600 subscribers by my birthday, which is the 19th. Only need 14 more. Come on, people. That's it.
All right, Awful. Send this out.
Everybody, you guys have an awful week. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Peace, everybody.
Gravity and my missus tonight, 'cause you know I'm gonna